Hard to believe we are at number 150 of the Mizzle and Dove show. That man, I didn't think we would
Well,
start this 3 year. Well, now going into our fourth year, hard to believe that we would be at 150. But we are appreciative, we are grateful, we are humble, and we are glad that you guys enjoy what we do. Welcome to episode number 50 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. He is Mizzle. I am Dub. But before we get started, um, even though I know technically it is January the 8th, but we would not be ourselves if we didn't pay a very dear family member of ours and a huge supporter of the show as he celebrated his Jackie Robinson 42nd birthday. So, to you, one Debo Monroe, I know you're probably sleeping right now, but brother, you know we
yes,
love you. We love
you
you to
think
the
he's
ends
sleeping
of the
right
earth, and we hope you had. What's that?
now? You
Say that
really
again.
think he's sleeping? Do you really think he's sleeping right now?
Or he's probably at work because he does work. He works ridiculous shifts. But anyhow, um, we love you to the ends of the earth. You mean a
Indeed.
great deal to Mizzle and myself, and we hope that you had a fantastic. Well, we know you had a fantastic birthday just because of who your wife is. So we
Indeed.
already know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, from me and Mizzle, we love you. God bless you. Hope you had a fantastic birthday. And of course, you and Mizzle share the same born month, so I can see why the bond is strong between you two. But we love you. Happy birthday. And that just means that Mizzles is right around the corner. But anyhow, special shout out to our good friend Cleophas Debo Jones. He
Yes,
goes by many
sir.
names, but brother, happy birthday. We love you. God bless you, and to many, many more. So we're we're just
Where do
gonna.
we begin?
Well, I'm just gonna say this. Congratulations, because
To
I
who?
owe you a bottle of tequila, your choice. So I'm just gonna
Oh,
to you. I'm just gonna get that out the way now. So let's just let's just call it what it is. Um, I mean, I don't even have to look at. I don't even have to look at the record, but I probably already know that you have probably won this season. I mean, even though we both had good records, but you just picked, I guess, the right games, or when we've disagreed, you have come out more oftentimes than not.
I'll
So,
say this.
you know,
I'm gonna say this. I think my beloved team helped me out in a few of those games because I did have a what we would say a come to Jesus moment, and I was like, because I went against him a few times. I did. I was like,
correct,
nah. But then I changed my mind before the
correct.
game started. So I'm gonna give credit to credit is due. I'm gonna say thank you, Raider Nation, because a few of those games were the ones that I did kind of get ahead a little bit. But you know
Well,
what though?
coming into week 18, Mizzle came in with a 137 and 75 record, and I came in with 131 and 82. Which again, both are outstanding records. We're both well over 500, but
Well over 500.
he's got six more wins than me. But nonetheless, I will be owing Mizzle a tequila of his choice. Nonetheless, as I'm tallying up the win losses from today here in week 18. But let's go back to Saturday. It took a lot for the Pittsburgh Steelers to even have a shot to get in the playoffs. Well, not only did they win their game, the gods looked
Yeah.
heavily favored on the Steelers, and the Steelers are in the playoffs.
It was almost like how
And
we
again,
got into the playoffs a few years
I
back. The football gods just looked at us when we took care of business, won the last four, other chips fell for us, beating the Chargers for the last one. So it's it looks like the NFL is going to start going this route. Not saying that it's scripted, ladies and gentlemen, which But if you look at the past few seasons, a lot of teams that snuck in backwards through the back door per se, they won the last remainder of their games, and the chips have fallen for them to get in. So, hey, I like it.
Well, the Steelers got the win in Baltimore 17-10, and Baltimore in the elements, in the rain, as it should be, especially when it comes to those two
Yes,
teams. Um,
yes,
but
yes.
Mason Rudolph gets the job done. Um, just a tremendous, tremendous effort. Um, and the Steelers, for the 10th time in Mike Tomlin's coaching career, they get the victory and they get in the playoffs. And again, Steeler fans,
Help me
I got
understand.
to call y'all out
Help
because
me understand.
the audacity that you had to wanting to have this man fired and, in a sense, start over when the man has never had a losing
Yep.
season,
17
and now for the
seasons.
10th time in his career has won 10 straight games. 17. Okay, yes, I know. Well, he hasn't won a playoff game since this. Okay, I get it. I understand it. But okay,
Just win.
what have
I
I
don't.
talked about? It's the consistency of winning.
Yes,
And that's what
yes.
Mike Tomlin has done, which is he's won games. And that's just what it is. So, I mean, kudos to the Steelers. They get it done. And now they will take a trip to Orchard Park, New York. We will get into the playoff matchups and all that as the show progresses here on episode 150 on the Mizzle and Dub show. But I mean, it's just a fantastic time to be a football fan. And the Houston Texans
Are we shocked though, bro?
find a
Let's
way, find a way.
are we shocked? Are you
Shocked of
shocked?
them winning 10 games.
Okay,
Them winning,
I'll go.
okay, them winning 10 games, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Them winning the division, yes.
Yes,
Knowing
yes,
that they were going to be knowing that they were going to be improved when they hired D'Amico Ryans, no.
yes.
They just
No,
started a year early.
yeah.
So, but again, D'Amico Ryans, fantastic job. In my opinion, one coach of the year with their win
Yep,
of the Colts.
yep.
And like I told you and like I told you when I was having my steak, which was very good by the way. As I text you, I said I understand why Dave Ziegler wanted to trade up to get CJ Stroud. I understand now.
Damn you, McDaniels. Damn
I
you.
go back
Damn you.
I go I I go back to that one off balance throw that somehow got fit to Nico Collins for the first down that kept the drive alive, which eventually led to the Devin Singletary touchdown.
Yeah,
Um, which we thought the missed extra point would come back to bite the
I
Texans,
said that. I
but it
said that.
didn't. Yes, you did. And unfortunately for Goodson, yes, the ball could have been thrown better by Minshew, but it still hit him in the hands. And you know the rule, as our dad says, hit him in the wrong spot. And because of
Mhm.
that, the win goes to the Texans, and the Texans will host a playoff game, which is
Wow.
insane to think about when you look at it.
Wow. Wow. That's good for
Just
that city, though. That's
yeah,
good for that whole organization and everything. That's just great.
yes, it is.
Just from what they went
Given
through with the Deshaun Watson thing
given
to
to
go
where
from
they
that.
were.
Yeah, yeah. This is perfect. Good for them. Good for them.
I agree. I definitely agree. They got the win 23-19 in the battle for the AFC South. And then we come to today, and the Tennessee Titans pull off the shocker as they end the Jaguars' demise of the Jaguars, which seemingly you thought had a hold on the AFC South. The Tennessee Titans said
Woo!
not so fast
Yeah.
as they thrash the Jacksonville Jaguars by a final score of no, I don't want that. Thank you. Give me what I need. They beat them by the final score of 28-20. Derrick Henry, um, if you looked at his
Mm.
body language, looked like he might have said farewell to
So
the Titan faithful. He soaked
yeah.
it all in and gave him one more memorable performance as a Titan. 19 carries for 153 yards and a touchdown. Tannehill 17 to 26, 168, two touchdowns, one interception. Sunshine came back. He played through two interceptions, through two TDs, but at the end, it was just enough Titans action to get the win. Jaguars finished 9-8, but a very disappointed finish to their season. As like I said, they seemingly look like they had the AFC South on lock, but they give it away, and the Texans win the division by a final score of 20-20, and the Titans finished their year at 6-11. This win and the comeback win against the Dolphins on Monday night kind of stands out for the Titans this season. We will
Yeah.
see what happens. Was this the last time we saw Derrick Henry in a uniform for the Tennessee Titans? That remains to be seen. Um, it was ugly. It wasn't pretty. But at the end of the day, the third straight season, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rule the NFC South with the
Wow.
9-8
Yeah.
record on the strength of three Chase McLaughlin field goals. They get the win. I mean, there really wasn't much to say. Baker Mayfield only threw for a buck 37. Bryce Young only threw for 94 yards. Hubbard ran for 83. Rashad White ran for 75 yards. Chark had two catches, 46 yards. Chris Godwin, six catches for 51 yards. As the Buccaneers, again for the third straight year, this one under Todd Bowles, for the second straight year, they win the NFC South by a final score of 9-0. Um, the Browns, really nothing to play for. They were locked in the number 5 seed anyway. They decided to rest their guys, but kudos to the Bengals for finishing with a winning season. They beat the Browns 31-14 as Jake Browning, 18 to 24, 156, three touchdowns, and an
He
interception.
was good picking up.
Jeff Driscoll got the start for the Browns, 13 26, 166, two touchdowns, two INTs. In perhaps what might be his last game as a Bengal, Joe Mixon had a very strong day, 14 carries for
Really?
111 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, well, I think he is a free agent to be after this season, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Um,
Okay. Yeah. They use a
but
tag on him.
but they get the win. They get the win over the Browns, 31-14. Browns will finish the regular season at 11-6, locked into the 5 seed as they will head on to Houston to play the Texans. Bengals finished the season 9-8. A good solid comeback after they lost their franchise quarterback Joe Burrow for the season, and they rallied to
Yeah.
finish the winning record as
Yeah.
the whole entire NFC this year in 2023, the best division in football. The
Hmm.
Lions, although it came with a price, the Lions got their 12th win of the season. They beat the Vikings 30-20. Although unfortunately, um, Sam Laporta, their all-world tight end, injured himself, got carted off. Involved with an MCL injury from the last I report. Obviously, we will check to see if he'll be able to play as the well, we'll get to that storyline in just a second. But the
Yeah.
Lions match their most wins in franchise history with 12, as they were back in 1991. Winners of the NFC North, and Ford Field is going to be lit for that playoff game. Let
Really?
me tell you, it's going to be outstanding. Um, in perhaps his last game in Foxborough, Bill Belichick is a dud as the Jets finished the year 7-10, and the Jets It'll always be what if Rodgers did not get hurt, but the fact that the Jets rallied to win 7 games is enough within
Pretty
itself.
impressive. Pretty impressive.
Patriots finished 4-13. Um, I would say if the fantasy football season was not over, I would say Brees Hall got some people would have got some people a lot of points.
Yeah.
37 carries, 178, one touchdown as the Jets finished the year 7-10. The Patriots finished the year 4-13 with a 17-3 win. And will this be the final year of the hoodie in Foxborough? And uh oh, he tapped the mic. Oh boy,
Did you say 37 carries? Oh, wait. Before
for
you answer the
Brees Hall,
question,
yes I did.
I have to remember the elements was ugly as fuck. It was snowing out there. So 37 carries in that element does sound about right.
Yes they
So,
were. Yes,
okay. Okay.
yes they were.
I- okay. Continue. 'Cause I'm about to say, because if he got 37 carries in, whew, and he didn't get 200, he didn't get 200 with the 37. You got to get 200 with 37. But the
He
elements, but
got he got 178.
in let me finish. In the elements, I totally forgot that that game was played in a very, very shitty snow game. So yeah, so the 37 carries to get that, impressive. In the snow, very impressive. So big shout out to Brees Hall on that one.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
So the Patriots misery ends as the Jets get the win 73, and the New Orleans
Wait.
Saints
Hold
the
on. Wait,
Saints will
one more.
finish with a winning record.
One more.
Okay, okay.
I, I, I have to talk about the Patriots because McDumbass was at the game in the VIP, and the media took that to, they took that ahead. Will Josh McDaniels be the next head coach of the New England Patriots? Oh, that would be so great if he just runs that organization. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look. If Keith is watching, he'll be happy with that. Do it. Do it. I don't care.
Why? The- haven't
Are
we
you really
not
asking that
learned
question?
our lesson the first two
Are you really
times?
asking that question? Why? You're really asking that question? Why?
Yes, I am because Robert Kraft, are you that doggone stupid? Are you that stupid?
No, it's the
This is
Patriot
the
way, bro.
same. This is
It's the Patriot way. Run it the Patriot way. Be a Patriot. Run it the Patriot way. Correct. It seems like the Patriot way don't.
um
It didn't work in Denver. It damn sure didn't work with this organization. So let's do the Patriot way with the Patriots.
um is Tom Brady playing quarterback for the Patriots?
Honestly, it's not. I don't think it has to do with Tom Brady. I believe Tom Brady was good for the Patriots because honestly, if McDaniels didn't run the Patriot way, he might be a winner. He might just because he does have a damn good playbook. Obviously, when he's an offensive coordinator, it works. But if he can just get out his fucking head to be the Patriot way, he might be a winner and he might have a job. So guess what? Go run the Patriot way, right? Sounds like a duck, walks like a duck. Affleck, just saying.
Quacks like a duck.
Affleck.
I would have given it to Brian Flores, but that's just my 2 cents.
Hey. There's a lot way more qualified coaches than McDumbass. But hey, there's no better person to go run the Patriot way but the Patriot way. That's all I'm trying to say. If that's what you clearly want,
Saints get
go run the Patriot way in New England. and leave the jobs that somebody that really wants to coach and really wants to win. Okay.
I hope they go 1-17. I'm just saying.
Well, hell, I hope they don't ever win a game ever. You're being too kind, sir. See, that's just
Yeah,
that's see. That's
I gave them one.
I get it. I get it. That's just you. Me, fuck them. And it's honestly, you know that it's the same deal. That's how I feel about all 31 other
Yeah,
teams. I just have
yeah,
little
correct.
more dislike for certain teams. But they can go 0 and damn 17, and I wouldn't even crack a smile. I wouldn't even laugh. I'd be like, good job. Continue to draft in the first round. Number one overall.
The Saint the Sa- the Saints finished the year with a winning year. They get to 9-8. They beat the Falcons 48-17.
But
And
eliminated.
unfortunately for the but they are eliminated by way of the Packers winning their game, which we'll get to in a second.
Wow. And I
And
meant to tell you about that game too, but I got so damn busy at work. I couldn't say, wow, the damn Packers snuck in the back door. They took that little, it was this little much of a crease, and they slid their ass right in like a damn roach. Boy, I tell you.
Saints get the win 40-17, and it is Black Monday already in Atlanta, Georgia. Arthur Smith fired as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So there's a job opening in the ATL, and we will see who might possibly get that record. And one thing is for sure, whoever the new coach is, he might wants to find a quarterback. Because there is
Excuse me,
some
sir.
talent there. You have Drake London.
Excuse me, sir.
You got
Excuse me,
Drake.
sir.
You got
Are,
Drake
are,
London. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
are you undressing live on our show? Is that what you're doing right now? I thought I
No,
swear
I'm
I saw
not.
you take off some
No.
shoes. I swore I thought I saw you take off some shoes. I don't
No.
need you to show me.
I did take off my shoes. Yes, I'm resting my feet.
Okay, all right, all right. And I just saw a belt taken off. So we are not. This will not be a strip tease on the Mills and Dove show. That's not. We don't do that. We'll do everything else, but we don't do strip tease on this motherfucker. Tell you that right now. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am in a very good mood right now. I am like in like one. It's this is one of these rare moods to where I'm like up here right now. So please enjoy my high and feeling good. So if we
Well,
go,
actually, you have,
it's
but actually, you have a very good reason to be, and we'll touch on that in a few minutes. Saints get the win, 48-17, getting the 9-8. Atlanta finishing 7-10. Shout out to EJ Whistle for chiming in. As always, we appreciate it. Um, they almost gave it away, but a missed field goal at the end. The Seahawks get by the Cardinals by 1 point, 21-20, as the Seahawks finish with a winning record of 9-8. Cardinals go to 4-13, but they said that Kyler Murray will be back as the starter in 2024 for the Cardinals. But I do want to shout out James Conner. James Conner has had a fantastic season for the Cardinals, albeit
quietly.
in a losing cause.
Quietly.
And he finishes the season with 27 carries for a buck 50 and a touchdown. As really the difference in the game was the Seahawks going for two in the win, and they got it. They get the
Mhm,
win 21-20.
mhm.
Blaine Gabbert gets the Chiefs to their 11th win, although it was very ugly. But the Chargers do what they always do. They charger. Chiefs
Yeah,
finished the year
Charles.
11-6. They beat the Chargers 13-12, and of course the search for the head coach for the Chargers starts right now. As mentioned, the Green Bay Packers control their own destiny, and they took advantage of it
Back
as they beat the
Jordan.
Bears 17-9. As Jordan Love in his first year as the starter did something that Rodgers couldn't do, which is get into the playoffs, something that Brett Favre didn't do his first year as starting Green Bay, get to the playoffs. So Jordan Love, first year as the starter, gets the Packers into the playoffs as they beat the Bears. Justin Love actually threw the ball very well. He was 27 of 32 for 316 and 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
Aaron
bottom.
Jones led the way with 22 carries for a buck 11 as the Bears
Mm-hmm.
vastly improved. They finished the year 7-10, and now the Bears are officially on the clock.
Do you trade Justin Fields?
Yes, indeed, it was.
Do you trade? Do you trade Fields or do you go get Marvin Harrison Jr.? Little segue, ladies and gentlemen. We do this.
If you're the Bears, again,
Mm-hmm.
let's like I said, if you don't think your quarterback is in the room, then go draft him. If you
Hey,
don't if you don't think if you don't think he's there, if you don't
hey,
if you don't think he's there in your quarterback room, you go get
yes.
who then you go get him. As I always say, if your quarterback's not there, you draft one until you find one. That has been my motto. That will forever be my. If you don't think he's in there, then you draft him until you find him, and that's just the point blank bottom line. It is what it is.
No disagreement. No
So
disagreement. Well, also with the Cardinals announcing that Kyler Murray's going to come back next year, their draft pick is going to be a hot commodity because I believe what they're going to be the sixth pick, 5 or 6. So that pick is going to be a hot commodity
yeah,
because it might be a quarterback there. It might be a quarterback there.
well, I mean, this is a deep quarterback draft. But again, like I said, you might want to build up your trenches because I mean that's where it all starts. It starts with trench warfare. You got to make sure that your O line is solid right now.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Otherwise, you're going to be doing the same thing you're doing going 4-13.
Oh,
However,
yeah, this is true.
joining us on the
Oh,
show,
get
fresh.
both
Oh,
of
we got both
them.
of them. Oh,
Get
oh, baby.
both,
Here we go,
baby. Shucky ducky quack
ladies and
quack. We got the all pro Jaffos on the
ladies and
Mizzle and
gentlemen.
Oh boy.
Straight off of them, straight off of them doing their A7FL recap of what happened tonight or last night at A7FL, they are kind enough to join us on the show. Of course, they are very good friends, the All Pro Jaffos, JP, Josh Pruneda, and of course, Kawante Country K Foster. Gentlemen,
Okay.
brothers, as always, we appreciate you guys coming on. Um, we
Oh,
were just talking
appreciate
about
you for
here about
enjoying
the
the appreciate you for enjoying the chaos early on in the show.
Well, you mean the Corey Hammond show?
well,
You know when we have Corey, you know when we have Corey, it's gonna be
Hey,
a show. You
hey,
know
I love
what's funny is he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you think I could pop on for like 10 minutes?" As soon as he
you
said
know
10 minutes, I'm like,
what?
"You're a goddamn liar. You're a
Exactly.
goddamn liar."
10
10 minutes.
minutes turned into the whole 10 minutes turned
But
into the whole show.
but you know what I love about Corey though? That man will sit here and tell you, "I'm going to take over your show," and he takes over your show. So it was you were forewarned, and you. But he speaks facts though. That's one thing that's great about it though. That's it's not like he's taking over the show speaking gibberish. He takes over the show and gets you to laugh.
I had to stop him at one point. I was like, okay, hold on. You gotta let them answer. Like, relax, hold on, calm the energy. Because again, he
He was
can
like,
go.
Oh
He
yeah,
can
JP
just.
was like, yes, yes, we know this. But JP is like, Corey, give them a chance to answer the question. Don't just ask the question and then don't give them the chance to answer it. Like
yeah.
him and Coach James Burgoyne of the Insomniacs, like JP is literally
That
trying
was
to
fun.
answer Corey's question, but like Corey won't let him answer it. I'm like, bro, come on,
That's his
really?
passion.
Let
You gotta love his
it is.
passion. Once he if it's something that he's enjoyable or is passionate about, he brings it onto the screen. So
Well, you also got to think about it this way. And I mean, everybody can say what they want about Corey and everything else like that. The one thing that's kind of universal and one thing that you need to understand is Corey is one of the players who helped build this league into what it is.
hmm.
Oh, no
So
doubt, no question, no question.
he takes it very personally, as he should. As he should, 100%, he should be taking it as seriously as he does. And that's why I'm like, the fact that we actually get to talk with him and get his insight, especially from all these years of being in the league,
Hmm.
like it's nothing but gold usually when we have him on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're
big
not
shout out
wrong.
to the
Anyhow,
country.
fans of the Mizzle and Dub Show,
Congratulations to
please
the
do us
Bucks. Oh well, we
yes, Mr.
uh
Foster, 3 straight years winning the NFC South. albeit it was not necessarily the offensive game you wanted to be, but still a shutout is a shutout. Now, EJ Wizzle, you got the right guys on you because trust me, the Joffos have been rallying hard to have a Northern California Bay Area A7FL football trying to come to Northern California. So trust me, when I say that they're trying and working on it, they are trying and working on it because, like I said, the All Pro Joffos, um, the first guys to talk about A7 in their own outlet. Of course, our friends are the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan, which you can catch them on Tuesdays and Fridays, and now on Sundays as they're doing a A7 Fall Brawl recap, which their debut show was just an hour ago. But please, 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 to all of our friends on the Mizzle Dub Show, please go subscribe to the Prenata Brothers production YouTube page. Please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Help them reach their goal of trying to get 500 subscribers. Me and Mizzle subscribe to the
Nice.
show. We too we been on their show many a times. We also comment because Mizzle and I live for JP and Country K going back and forth when they go on their tangents. Let me tell you.
Yes. Yes. It's gold. It's really
So,
gold.
so, so just
Appreciate that.
recapping, we just were talking about the
The
Black
Bucks,
Monday
right?
starting for the Falcons as
Oh,
Arthur Smith got fired from his job as the Saints beat the Falcons 48-17. So obviously Atlanta will be looking for a new coach. We just talked about the Packers sneaking in, getting the playoff spot as they control their own destiny. 17-9. Um, I mean, it's really, really bad, but the Philadelphia Eagles are leaking oil, and Philadelphia is pissed off
oh,
as the East Rutherford Giants, which I thought I would, it would happen in the second game. Beat the Eagles 27-10 as Tyrod Taylor throws for 297. Jalen hurts his middle finger on his throwing hand, and it will
ooh,
be the
sorry.
That
Eagles
look nasty.
traveling to Tampa, Florida to take on Country K's beloved Buccaneers on Monday
Oh,
night. That's the Monday night playoff game. The
Yes.
Eagles and the Buccaneers from the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida.
Well,
Um,
well, well,
here we go. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kay.
Well, it's gonna be a long trip back
Go
to
ahead,
Philly,
Kay.
boys. It's gonna be a long trip back to Philly for them boys. I ain't gonna lie to you. 'Cause
Yeah.
ain't no tush push going on with baby Aaron Donald and Vita Vale. That shit ain't going. Yeah. You heard
Well,
you
well,
AJ
heard it.
Brown out for the
well, let
rest
me
of
ask you
the.
this, Kay. Yeah, that was a bad injury, and that was the wrong time to lose your number one guy for the Eagles. As AJ Brown took a very nasty knee injury, but it's also like the Steelers losing TJ Watt at the wrong time as they go into Orchard Park to play the Bills. So, okay,
Mhm.
offensively, what does have to change? Because obviously, scoring 9 points is not going to be enough to beat the Eagles in the playoffs. But what do you think the offense will dial up offensively to try to give a better showing against the Eagles this time as opposed to the first time earlier this season?
So I don't gauge divisional opponents different. I mean, in the same capacity. Like how our 17th, I mean, our week 18 game is a divisional opponent. I can't really use as a barometer for the next week simply because, I mean, every team in every division play each other well. So it's not really like fair to say, like, hey, then I know you guys, you know what I mean? At least for me, it's just the 9-0 victory that we had today wasn't because Brian Burns and, you know what I mean, and company on the defense weren't playing amazing. They had plays and they just made mistakes. The boys really could have beat us. But like all
Mm.
honesty, that middle finger thing is a problem. You lose to AJ Brown's a problem. Smith wasn't even there. So your number one receiver is Julio Jones.
ooh,
Julio Jones is like 43 years old right now. So you know what I mean? Like I can't I can't look at this and be like, all right, yeah, they got us. It's like, nah, I feel like this is one of these games where it's like the Bucks get to dust themselves off, play a game, get some confidence. You know what I mean? Get some confidence, and then go into the next week, which I feel like it's gonna be. It's gonna probably be. I don't want to say that now. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Oh, don't leave us in suspense like that.
Sometimes he doesn't like giving out the scores
Well, I mean,
because, like, if it
yeah,
backfires, then it's just he's gonna blame himself for it.
No, that's not how I operate. I'm just
I
saying, like,
know.
I really don't know how it's going. Like, I don't really, because normally I have like I'll say something, but it's like right now I don't know. I just don't know, so I'm just leave it like how it is.
Okay, much respect. Much
well,
respect.
here's what we know. Here's what we know. The bottom line is the fact that the Buccaneers win the NFC South for a third straight year, and they will host the Eagles next Monday night. The Cowboys controlled their own fate, and they took care of business in Landover, Maryland. They beat the Commanders 38-10 to officially clinch the NFC East and the number 2 seed in the NFC playoffs.
Lucky
And
bastard.
I said going into this game, and I said
They
in this
would
game,
have the luck of playing the
losing Bradley
shittiest
Chubb.
team in Week 18.
Yeah.
I said coming into this game that not having Bradley Chubb and not having Phillips was going to hurt the Dolphins. And Tua was once again in a giving mood. His 2 interceptions cost the Dolphins, as the Dolphins had a 14-7 lead, but the Bills, first off on the Deontay Hardy 96-yard punt return, which sparked them, and then it turned into a 5-yard touchdown pass from Knox, as the Bills, for the 4th straight year, claim the AFC East. And the Bills, when they thought that the Bills might have been done, they weren't the same. The Bills rallied to finish 11-6, win the AFC East for the 4th straight year, and the Bills are the number 2 seed, and the Dolphins, who have the number 1 seed for a minute, but the loss to the Titans on Monday night kind of started the downward spiral for Miami, as they finished 11-6, and now are the 5 seed, and now they will have to go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Yikes.
Do you think that this is
But
gonna
nonetheless, the Bills
this
get the job
win?
done.
Do you think this win will actually give the NFL the excuse to give Josh Allen a possible MVP?
Hell no, because he was in the giving mood last night.
No,
No,
no. He threw 2
no,
interceptions. I mean, yes,
no.
he was 30 of 38 for 359, threw 2 TDs and threw 2 INTs, but
He threw
here's the
2 red
thing, and we all agree.
zone interceptions, 2 red zones. No.
We all agree that if Tyreek got to 2,000 yards, he'd be the MVP. Well, Tyreek only finished the day with 7 catches for 82 yards, which put him. Well, he's going to win the receiving title, which
Yeah.
put him at
By far.
1799, which pretty much put him at less than 200 for
Short.
less than for 2000. So
Rash.
well short. So
That actually might have cost him even the offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, also joining us on the show, fresh
Is
off of
Kay
work, but he
laughing?
is our very
Was he
good
laughing?
friend and supporter of the program, big Mr. Brian Sullivan. B, welcome as always, good sir.
Salutations, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Happy end of the regular season.
Yes, indeed. So
Oh,
It all came too fast.
throw that in there because I'm the only one that ain't got no damn team in the regular in the postseason. I see how that is. That's okay.
No, that
I
was
feel
not
like
a
that's
shot
an
at you. Don't worry,
organizational
I got
problem.
plenty of those.
Oh,
You already know. There's really not a lot I can say right now. You guys have actually I commend how you guys finished the season.
That's about the only thing we did right.
You played with heart, and that's how it starts.
Well, Mizzle,
Yep.
Mizzle, go ahead and play the music. Go ahead and cue it.
Oh, what?
Go ahead and cue it.
Is that the
We have
second?
music?
What
Is
the
that
the
I
tiny
didn't know we had
violin?
music. I wanted an entrance theme.
I
As
love
the
it.
wind blows.
No, Mizzle, go ahead and cue it. Well, there is a
The cold tundra.
but
There is a wind that blows.
All I can say is
Mizzle's beloved Raiders. Go ahead, Mizzle. Well, anyhow, Mizzle's beloved Raiders finished on a very strong note, as they did finish on a strong note, as Antonio Pierce finishes 5-4 as the interim job with the Raiders, as they beat the Broncos. That is now 8 consecutive wins for the Raiders against the Broncos, as the Broncos continue to call the Raiders daddy.
I wish your mans was on the show with that Bronco shit. So he could
Zelly is probably asleep, but I did send him the link, but he's probably knocked out
that's
asleep.
why. Okay, that's
But
why
the
he's
Raiders
sleep.
do beat the Broncos. But the Raiders beat the Broncos 27-14. Aiden O'Connell threw for 244, threw for 2 TDs, and Zamir White has 2 out of the last 3 games with 100 yards. He ran the ball very well. Zeus had 25 carries for $112. Trent Tucker led the way for 5 catches and 79 yards as the Raiders finish 8-9. And again, we have said it for verbatim. So, Mizzle, I'm just going to ask you this as you take the floor, as you talk about the Raiders when they're Denver. Has AP done enough for Mark Davis to take off the tag and let him get a chance to run his program?
For God's sakes, yes.
Okay, Brian, I'm
sorry.
You say that? Go ahead.
Look, I'm outsider perspective, okay? How many times have we fired our coach in the middle of the season, entered a fucking player, a man's man as an interim coach? He has galvanized the team to finish strong, and then you bring in some asshole who tears it all the fuck apart the next year. Does that story sound familiar to anybody?
They're gonna do it again.
Can we stop, please? Let this man fucking have a year. If he fucking fails, give him a second year. If the player's warranty.
They're gonna do it again. They shouldn't, but they're gonna do it again. Watch.
Oh yeah, no. You know why? Because there's a man with the last name Davis that owns the team.
I mean, in Mizzle's defense, the Niners was doing the exact same thing in the 20 teens.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right.
Okay.
Over and over and over and over again.
I know. I saw it.
Absolutely. Oh shit.
Hey, shout out to Stilo. That's
Hey, Hammer, go fuck yourself.
No, Hammer is literally all Tampa Bay. He is the only Tampa Bay Rays fan that I know.
Oh yeah, he's happy as hell.
In addition to him being the only Tampa Bay Lightning fan that I know. In addition,
that big motherfucker don't even know how to skate.
For the Buccaneers.
Oh, not even a little bit.
And of course,
and I worked at Cal Skate too.
And of course, Country K, he can relate to your rants that you go on about Jameis Winston. Hammer feels the same way. Trust me when I tell you that.
Oh,
Which, if you haven't heard the rant, go to the All Pro Jaffos page on TikTok, and you will hear the greatest rant about Jameis Winston ever. It is the greatest stuff put on podcast video. I'm telling you. Anyhow,
he's got about
Mizzle,
5.
I just wanted to share something real quick. This is the actual belt passed down from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love to whoop the Bears' ass every time they get a little too big for their britches.
He stole crab, Stilo, not lobster. It was snow crab. It was king crab from Publix.
We don't talk about
Hammer. Tell us how. Hammer, tell us. Hammer, tell us how you really feel, Hammer. Tell
Nah,
us
hey,
how
look.
you really.
Hey, he also go up in the library and scream at the top of his lungs while standing on the table talking about F and the P.
Hey, I'll give Jameis Winston this much though.
What's that?
My guy made it. I salute with the call he made today as a football player.
Oh,
He
scoring
did that
the
for the Honey Badger. Bro, I got you. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get them 6. Fuck what
Okay.
they talking about.
Yeah, he's fighting for his NFL life. That's why he did that.
Hey, it worked. It worked.
I don't know. Dennis Allen getting
The
fired.
Panthers are gonna pick him up.
MLB, here we come.
They got a toddler. They number 1 Q is a toddler. So why would they go get a 6'5" guy behind to play behind the toddler?
Hey, why not? Maybe you go to the UFL.
I think that might slide. I want him to go to MLB because he was actually a good pitcher when he was at Mizzle's favorite college. He was actually a really good pitcher.
Yep.
He needs to just go to the MLB.
Yeah, he was. He was. All right,
That'd be
Mizzle,
fun. That'd be
floor is yours.
interesting.
Talk about the Raiders' victory over the Broncos. And, of course, your stance on why AP should once again be the full-time head coach of the Raiders. Floor is yours.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell Mr. Hammer, fuck no. I'd rather deal with Aiden O'Connell before I.
100%.
I don't. I don't need that in Vegas. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah.
That's a
Well,
bad bet.
but clearly, I said from the beginning, I wanted AP as the head coach after his press conference. If you really listen to what he said in his press conference, he said what he wanted to do with this team, and damn it, he did it. I mean, he didn't get the offense to get how the defense played, but you clearly saw the culture, what he wanted to build, and you clearly saw that every player in there wanted to play. Clearly, they could have took time off. They could have not played today. They could have been like, "We ain't playing for nothing. We're gonna check out." You saw starters out there playing the whole game, giving it their all. Did you see the video of what the stadium was doing? How they were chanting and how he was vibing with.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You clearly cannot tell me that. I mean,
But
yeah,
but
he's not an X and O guy, but if you listen to what players say, leave the X and O's to
you
the
did it
offensive
to
coordinator.
Basacia. You did
Need
it to
a leader
Del
of men,
Rio.
a leader of men, and like
Right.
V said, Versace was a leader of men. Del Rio was a leader of men. Clearly, you can see AP as a leader of men.
Dan
I mean,
Campbell.
Dan
Right.
fucking Campbell.
Campbell,
I mean,
Vrabel,
even
Tomlin,
Salah. Salah is a
Tyler.
leader. Salah's a leader of men. You put those men in position, give them time to build. You will get.
D'Amico Ryans.
Oh,
That's it.
I was just thinking it.
That's the
D'Amico.
coach of the year. That's the coach of the year right now. So, do I want AP? You're damn right. I want AP. Like I said, from the press conference, he won me over.
Probably.
Like I said, I text you. I'm ready to run through a wall right now. I'm the smallest motherfucking guy in the room, but I'll be out there with the little shoulder pads just because AP will lead you there and he will make you believe. It's so yeah. I'll take AP. Give him 3 years. Like I said, give him 3 years. Let him build his own staff. This was McDaniel's staff that he still beat the Chiefs with. Had every game. The Raiders didn't get blown out by literally nobody, I think, in his when he was coach. I mean, so yeah. And about the victory, I'm just happy that we ended the season on a good note. There's not too much to say about that. We slipped up on some games.
I'll add this though.
Oh, yeah, this is the way. It is the way.
The fact that you held. I mean, yeah, it was one of the. In most cases, was the most boring game of the year. To me, it was a defensive masterpiece. But that game against Minnesota, holding Minnesota to 3 points.
See, you like about you know about football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
not exciting. It wasn't exciting, but both
They
teams.
didn't quit. They fought.
Yeah,
That's something you got to carry over to the next year.
But can I ask you a question though?
sure.
Let's just throw a name. I'm going to throw in a hypothetical. I guess I'm going to pull a Corey Hammond without the lengthy talking.
You better not throw Harbaugh in this mix.
Nope. No, not Harbaugh. Not Harbaugh. Eric Bieniemy.
Ooh.
Oh. See now you got
Ooh.
you just Kevin Hart some shit.
Yowzer with the
Mm.
fucking side ball with the curveball.
Yeah, you didn't
I
have
understand you feel the
you
way
and
you
Uncle
feel
Charlie
about
right there.
Antonio Pierce, and I agree. But if Eric Bieniemy is available, do you pull that trigger? Or do you go with who you guys have already said you would run through a wall for?
You go with the locker room, man.
Yeah.
You go up the locker room. Your players have spoken, and we didn't been through this already.
That's fair. It's fair.
And just
Yeah.
like B said,
Stay in
it's like
Washington.
what B said. You had the coach there. The team was behind him. You brought in McDumbass. The shit got broken down. AP has slightly started to build it back. I mean, the whole organization has changed. Don't change it now. Keep
Maybe you
changing.
change the coordinators.
Oh well,
See something that
the
works.
defense coordinator stays. We gotta get somebody savvy to run the offense.
You know what's funny? You know what I could picture happening?
Oh boy.
Nobody giving Eric Bieniemy a head coaching job, and he ends up the Raiders' offensive coordinator.
That's dangerous.
No.
I don't think.
I know
don't
I
think-
just spoke that
I don't think
into
Mizzle will say no.
existence, and I shouldn't have as a 49er fan because, again, in no way, shape, or form will I ever pick the Raiders to do anything ever good. But I can admit when I see that there's something brewing.
Right.
And if y'all somehow pulled that off, I would be pissed, but I'd be impressed.
Hey, let me can I throw a little wrench in that? Like, I mean, I get it, because it's the Raiders. All right, so here's the thing: the Raiders. I want to again every time I talk about your team, Mizzle, you know I gotta thank you, right? I gotta thank you for that 2002 thing. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it.
As a true Bucks fan.
I really appreciate that motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? You and Rich Gannon, all y'all boys. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing.
Only fucking Super Bowl to be played within a fucking week. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, shit. I bet that your whole coming. Hey, you know what's funny?
It's not the only one.
Out of AFC West in both Super Bowls we won, but that's neither here nor there. Or could it be both? But no, I'll say this about your Raiders. The only thing I don't see happening, because that's a great take, Josh. The problem is the Raiders get shit by circumstance. Like when they get good shit, it be circumstantial. Like AP being on that coaching staff still was a thing of chance. This is a whole chance situation because I don't think they even planned for this man to even talk more than to the players. You know what I'm saying? Like his group. Like I don't even think they plan for him to talk no more than just to the linebackers or to, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna get rid of him, but I don't think they're gonna bring in a smart guy because they brought in Josh McDaniels at the beginning of the year. He's a dumbass. He showed that his whole time. So I think they're gonna, again, if they keep AP, they gonna strip his cupboards.
Would y'all be pissed if you got Harbaugh?
I think the NFL is past Harbaugh.
No, he's coming back.
He's coming back. I guarantee
Well, he's
it.
coming back. Well, I'm just saying, I believe that the NFL, he needs to stick in college. The way the NFL is going, I don't think he can adapt. It's almost like when Nick Saban came back to NFL and what
He's
happened.
pulling a Pete Carroll, though.
Yeah, oh, well, yeah.
Michigan's about to get hit with a bunch of sanctions, so he's leaving for the NFL.
I understand. But I believe it's just like when Nick Saban came back to the NFL. It's
that
not
was ugly.
exactly.
That changed LSU's history. Can you imagine that? Goddamn. If he would have just stayed at LSU.
Now, Josh, it's funny you mentioned Corey Hammond's name. Corey Hammond left a comment on Mizzle's feeds saying that, should I come on the show and ruin the show too? It's
He's
funny you
still
mentioned his
awake.
name.
Tell him to go to sleep. It's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning over there. Actually, no, it's about to be 5 o'clock in the morning over there. He needs to go to bed. He's gonna put because if we bring him in, he's gonna pull off some rant about the Jets. I fucking guarantee it.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Matt Sticks is not in here, so we can't talk about the Jets.
Oh,
Anyhow,
I just also saw a comment on the Facebook that I like to bring to our attention. Since there's an opening in Atlanta, can you guys see the enemy in Atlanta?
Yes,
Yeah, actually.
absolutely.
I will say
That would
this:
finally free Kyle.
he will know.
And Bijan
Yes,
Robinson.
it will.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
And Bijan
And
will have the
Drake
best season of the year.
and
Yeah.
Drake London.
I agree. I agree.
Country K is about to be
I
mad
don't
as
know
hell.
about that. My man didn't even get 200 yards total team yards this week. I just want to let y'all know that.
Who was that?
Disrespectful.
Eric Bieniemy for Washington.
Oh, that's
Look who he
disrespectful.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Howell been throwing for like 250 to 350 all season.
And he takes a lot of sacks though as well too.
I've been winning with the under all year.
He been trash. They've been losing, but Sam Howell been looking like an actual NFL quarterback. Nobody
Well,
believes that.
when he's standing up right, any quarterback can look like an NFL quarterback if you stand up right.
He also has Terry McLaurin.
True. And
He's the best player on that team.
And yeah.
Who's not? Who's
Scary Terry.
Yeah, who's a very good route runner.
you know?
Hey,
it's
look,
it's amazing how. It's amazing how. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kay.
No, I'm done. I'm
Go
done.
ahead, Kay. No, I'm just saying it's amazing how they didn't run Bijan with the ball, and Bijan still manages to finish with 976 rushing yards for his rookie season, even though it should have been
Because it
more.
took them
Hence
15
why Arthur
carries a
Smith
game
has
to
no
get that
job
many
in
wins.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Well,
Usually
more so out of the
25
passing
carries
game
a
than running
game
game,
or
but you're not wrong on that either.
Arthur Smith doesn't deserve a job.
Well,
Anywhere. Not even in high school.
What?
Gee.
I got
I've
to
been saying that shit.
that's the same.
Does he look like a guy that knows what the fuck he's doing?
You
To
see that
anybody,
meme of him putting his face in his hand?
He looks like Adam Gase all the time. Just completely fucking confused.
Stop.
Just
Brian Sullivan, stop that right now.
We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball.
Wide-eyed Adam Gase.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there.
That guy is trash.
That's good. That's quality right there.
I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all.
The Falcons have a lot of talent.
Final game. They do. They
have a lot of talent.
But again,
and they just need somebody to unlock it. Janitor name. Jeez.
Hammer, I hate you.
Can we get janitor Arthur Smith to the men's bathroom? The Falcons just fucking shit it again.
Stop it. Stop it, dadgummit.
I'm gonna be honest with that stat. She definitely.
Anyhow, the Rams beat the Niners by 21-20.
It looks like you gotta hide your kids from him.
For sure.
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be back.
Better not bring your kids.
Hey, get off my head. I was thinking the same thing about the Dave Chappelle when he said that. I was just about to say.
Better not bring your kids.
You beat me to it.
Hammer, stop it right now. Stop.
Come up anytime you see him. Like Chris Hansen is somewhere in the vicinity.
Okay, stop. Stop, damn it.
I didn't start this.
He just stepped into it.
Rams beat the Niners 21-20 in the battle of the backups between Carson Wentz and Sam Darnold. Actually, Sam Darnold looked pretty good today with his icy ghost self. But let like I said, both teams had nothing to play for.
Somebody
The
said
Rams were not going to go up. They were staying at 6 seed.
I did.
The Niners well and down to the number 1 seed. But something that must be said. The outstanding rookie season that Pua Nakua had is just amazing. His story is amazing, and
yes.
the fact that he got to celebrate the record with his mom in the stadium is a fantastic story. Um, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
like I said, nothing to play for. But the Rams get the win 21-20. So now, my friends, the playoffs are set. So just to go through it one more
Playoffs?
time in the National Football League, playoffs. I just hope we can win a game. Anyhow,
Playoffs?
as it stands, the best record in the NFL goes to the Baltimore Ravens. They finished the year 13-4. Thus, they have home field advantage throughout the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
The AFC North was the only division that finished with all four teams over 500. Um, as the AFC North had the most teams in the playoffs with three, with the Ravens, Browns, and once again the Pittsburgh Steelers, who wanted Mike Tomlin gone. Only wins 10 wins for the 17th or for the 10th time in his career in 17 seasons as head coach. Um, Quite the accomplishment. The Dolphins had a chance to be the 1 seed, but gave up the ghost, mainly because of Mr. Mayo himself and the Coffee Will Levis. As the
Oh, dude.
Bills win the East for the fourth consecutive season. And oh God, he has Bacardi. God
Yes,
help us.
sir.
Good
Brought to
Lord.
you by.
Oh, good
No,
Lord.
we ain't getting sponsored. Fuck
Bacardi
that.
and Coke.
Y'all know what it is, though.
Anyhow, the Houston
Got
Texans
off
win the
early.
AFC South as they make it, and of course the Chiefs win the AFC West. In the
Okay.
NFC, Cowboys win the Eastern Division. Eagles get the wild card. Lions win the North. Packers get the wild card. And the Buccaneers win the South for the third straight year. And the Niners and Rams make it out of the West. So, matchups starting this weekend in the playoffs. In the wild card round, kicking us off on Saturday, it is the Cleveland Browns against the Houston Texans in Houston. It is on NBC. That starts at 1:30 p.m. And already the Browns are -2.5 favorites in this game against the Texans. How do we see it?
Texans are going to dominate.
All right. Okay.
CJ
Really?
Stroud is going to show why he's the
Point
rookie of
blank,
the year.
period. I like that.
Yeah, straight to it. Okay.
I really agree. I
go
think it's gonna be a fucking rub. But there's still a defense on the other side. The question is, does Joe Flacco have it in him? He's probably gonna have to go toe to toe. It's gonna be one. It might be one of them 350 for each quarterback. You got to come get it.
Okay.
I don't know where the running game's coming from.
Okay.
I mean, for Houston, Singletary been solid them all season.
If they
It,
use them,
yes, you were saying Russian.
Well,
But as far as Cleveland, I mean, honestly, this game I'm picking Cleveland. I mean, Houston, that shit sound pretty, look cool, but yeah,
it
no.
could happen. It could definitely happen.
I ain't even putting on Joe Flacco. Early this year, I think y'all forgot early this season, Myles Garrett did some incredible shit in multiple weeks. 1 week, he was crossing a motherfucker over, and then he went and got the sack. That happened this season. Then he jumped over a whole human. He jumped over a whole human, blocked the field goal. I think y'all forgot that shit happened this
No, he's definitely a game changer for sure.
Yeah.
So I said that defense is still a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna say what you have said on the show. Joe Flacco done blew his wad. He's done.
Yeah, again, that's that. Again, you got to remember who you talking about. You talking about Joe only played good in the playoffs. Flacco, the original Joe Cool.
Those days are long behind him.
Oh, about
Ooh, he gave you flashes though. He gave you flashes before the season ended.
Joe Flacco
Flash,
turned
flash in the
I don't
pan, polish a turd is still a turd.
and he had Ray Lewis, two sons, every old ass back there. You forgot who the fuck Joe Flacco was. Because they won that Super Bowl. And then he lost all that
It ain't
defense.
gonna happen.
Don't talk about that Super Bowl, please.
The Cleveland Browns will always find a way to be the Cleveland Browns.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, again, you say that, but that ship is long sailed. That ship is long sailed.
They paid that much money for Deshaun Watson just for it to be Joe Flacco to take him to the promised land. Yeah, get
hurt.
real. Get real. It ain't fucking happening.
He got hurt.
It ain't fucking happening.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't
How
wait.
do you think he feels about this right now?
I'll be like,
He's probably trying to find a massage therapist, that fucking perv.
this time.
He probably don't give a fuck right now.
Hey, use both hands and both feet this time, baby.
He's getting paid all this guaranteed money. He's trying to find somebody who won't
Stop
say
it.
nothing.
Put this in your ear real quick.
Stop it.
Well, I think this is going to be one of the good games of the playoffs. I think I'm gonna ride with the young studs. I think D'Amico Ryan's got this team drinking the Kool-Aid.
Absolutely.
CJ Stroud is just playing out of his mind. He don't look like a rookie. I'm sorry. I mean, he does make some rookie mistakes, but honestly, he does not look like a rookie.
He makes mistakes.
Yeah.
They're not rookie. They're just mistakes.
Yeah. So I think D'Amico Ryan will have these boys primed and ready to go. And that this team goes as far as CJ Stroud, and he's riding the high right now, and I don't see him coming down just now. I don't know about the week after, but I think they take this week on this one.
All season long, I've been high on the Browns mainly because of their defense, and I said this back in our show that we almost did for 6 hours back before the season started.
The marathon.
I have been high on the Browns. I'm not going to go against them. I am picking the Browns to win mainly because of their defense, and I think just because of the fact that people forget how good of a coordinator Jim Schwartz is just as a coordinator, and he'll have that defense ready. And like I said, Flacco's found the fountain of youth. It may happen, but it would not surprise me one bit if Houston does win just because of who D'Amico Ryans is. But like I said, I've been high on the Browns. I've said it on this show. The Browns might be the one team in the AFC you might not want to see. I still believe that. And it'll be a close game, but I'm going with the Browns by 5 points. I'll give them a 5-point victory.
I wanted to give a little pushback on CeeLo. So yeah, they may be young and inexperienced, but you need to understand that the coach has a lot of experience with success and getting to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
CJ Stroud, and we're not talking about Kyle Shanahan or anything else like that. Okay, relax. I'm talking about just D'Amico Ryans and getting his experience in those stages. So having the experience in those stages to be able to share with the players is pretty vital. CJ Stroud doesn't strike me as the type of player that really lets the bright lights get to him. It'll be interesting to see how he does in the playoffs, and I'm kind of rooting for him, to be honest. But he strikes me as one of those players that's a little bit more ice cold in the veins than people give him credit for.
I agree with that.
He has shown that.
That's one of the simple matters reason why I'm picking the Texans because of him.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all also got to remember he ain't got no receivers over there, right? Y'all know that, right? Like everybody hurt.
I mean, come on now.
Isn't what's his name? Isn't Nico Brown still playing?
Are we doing that, Kay? Are we doing that, Kay?
Nico
Is it
Collins,
Nico
yes.
Brown playing?
Tank
He's
Dell,
been
Tank
winning
Dell
without
got
him.
hurt a couple
He's
weeks
been
ago.
winning with them. So
Yeah.
nowadays in the playoffs, he ain't gonna win with them.
You
Really?
want to know you know who his
Yeah,
safety
but
blanket's
boys
going
got
to be?
hurt. I'm not saying they trash. I'm saying they're hurt. There's a difference. Tank
Oh,
Dell got
Yes,
hurt.
I'm
yes, they
sorry. I
are.
didn't know your statement. I didn't know your statement. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm not saying it like that. Tank Dell got hurt. A couple of them other boys got hurt, and Nico just came back.
But he
Nico's a
winning
good part.
though. That's yeah. But
One, I agree with that, and that is a concern. But he has one thing that's been there all year: his safety blanket, Dalton Schultz.
Didn't Schultz get hurt though?
No, he's still there.
Tight
He's
end.
fine.
Dalton did
I'm sorry. I'm thinking Laporta.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Dalton.
Laporta.
Yeah, I'm
That
thinking
one
Laporta.
hurt.
See,
Yeah.
you know what, Kay, and I think we can find this a little hilarious. We were trying to, we were over at DJ Mad Six's house trying to get some things worked on and stuff, but I don't know how true this
Mizzle.
post was, but apparently Laporta said, and I
Cheers.
quote, "I'm going to be the next Aaron Hernandez."
Yeah. Well,
Horrible
Now,
take.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't
don't
say
know if that was a
Depends on
Yeah.
I don't know
it's
if I
football
said
or if he
related.
actually
makes
said
sense.
that. Do we know if he actually said that?
I don't know, but I did read that.
but if he did, that is something that I don't think I would
But
say.
well, hold on. Look, we could break that down though.
Well, depending on if he's
If he's
talking
talking
about
about field
Football
production
players
alone,
Yeah, for sure.
Football
if we're not
player I
talking
can
about the other
understand,
shit,
but regardless of how he meant that, that's
oh yeah,
still
you
a
don't ever
wild
say that
fucking
out
I
loud.
don't
statement.
think I
Never,
want to mix my name with that guy though. That's what I'm
never
thinking.
say that.
That is
It's
a
Yeah.
wild
wild
statement.
if you look at how the fucking Detroit Lions run their offense. If he talking
He
about
killed
only
it with that.
football related,
Hammer, I hate you. Hammer, I hate you.
He
hey,
killed it with that line.
hey, boy, you came from the top turnbuckle with that one.
You're a fucking asshole.
Hey,
He
that
said
was a
he
good
came
one.
from the top turnbuckle.
Yo.
Hey, for real.
Yes.
He
Yes.
came out that motherfucker like Chris Benoit. I'll say what?
Right.
Hey,
Toothless
hey,
aggression.
you
He
started
RKO'd that one.
We got toothless aggression in the building.
this shit. They'll catch it in a second, but anyway, no, I'm just saying.
We compared one killer to another.
You did not just go Chris. You just not. You just not. You just did not go. You did not go Chris Benoit. No, you did not.
No.
That's
He
what
went
You
there.
said Benoit.
He went there.
We went from one kid to another. Wow.
Do not blame me though. I didn't start this. I just
Hey,
watched it.
he did a 2-for-1 like OJ.
And three
Hey,
strikes.
speaking
You're
of
out.
OJ, he just sold his
Okay,
brothel like 2 weeks ago.
we're down.
I had to. I had to. I had to. I had
We're
to.
That one
I
was
had
the
to.
low hanging fruit right there. OJ.
All right, so back to the original. I mean, to the secondary killer.
Real question
So
is, did he kill
we
him?
go to the on-field
Did
production.
he do it?
Laportier could for sure. I call him Laportier. I know his name Laporta. I call him Laportier because of Shannon Sharp's liquor. So if Laportier go, you know what I'm saying, play how they playing them in Detroit, how they play Aaron up there in Foxborough, it make perfect sense because they've been playing the exact same way, especially this season.
But now he tore his ACL, so he's done.
Associate my name.
Yeah. Do we know for sure? I think it's the ACL, but do we know for sure?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabbed it instantly. So
Oh yeah, I seen it. I was like, oh, that's the ACL. That's done.
Non-contact injury.
He
He's
got.
done.
He got
I've had
carted
2.
off.
2. I know.
Yeah, bro. One over here.
Hey,
we know what happens. It's two things that happen when you catch the John Deere. Your day is over, or your season's over. When that deer come out, that's pretty much it.
period.
God dang. Almost went there. Like you had a lot of. I had to really hold back my country.
I gotta hold
All
back
right,
my country.
next
You good on it? You good on this show?
next matchup.
I'm
It
not
is a
talking about that. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying
next matchup. Next matchup. It's a rematch It's from November the 5th. And this game you can only watch exclusively on Peacock.
Peacock.
So again,
Oh my
if you don't have
God.
Peacock, you won't be able to watch the
Right.
game. It is a
Thank
rematch.
goodness I got
It is a
Luckily, I'm a
rematch
wrestling
from.
fan.
It is
Sorry.
it is a rematch between the Dolphins and the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Both teams coming in 11-6. The Dolphins leaking oil. The Chiefs trying to get back on the right track. They're giving the Chiefs -3.5 at Arrowhead. Gentlemen, how do you see this matchup? Is obviously it's the best Chiefs defense that Patrick Mahomes has ever had, but it's the 1 year where his offense decided to innocence wet the bed and have been sucky for most of the year. But
I'm
how do
gonna
you see this
say
matchup
right
coming into
now. I'm
fruition?
gonna say right now. This is a what? This is a big game. What are the Dolphins doing a big game? And Double, you know me.
Choke.
You know
choke.
me.
They choke.
I'm a Dolphin
Yes,
guy.
I do.
That's my
Yes, I do.
my birth home. But damn it, they can't win a big game. And this is the biggest game of the year, and they're going to lose. They're going
Taylor
to.
Swift is not going to
The
allow this
defense
to
is too
happen.
depleted. They're going to get tested by that offense, and it's not going to work.
There's no way Taylor Swift allows any of this to happen.
Y'all crazy. Man.
Taylor's not going for it.
No.
Taylor's
Tim
not
Brady's
going
going to
for it.
win this
See,
game.
the power of the Swifties is going
And
to
I
intervene. Is that what
want
we're
to see
saying?
I want to see the
The
over under
Swifties
because I've already seen the drinking games of how many times you see Taylor Swift on camera take a shot. I want to
Yeah.
see the over under on Vegas of what people can put down on how many times they're going to show her in the crowd.
bets are going down already. The bets already
I'm
happened.
taking the over on whatever it is.
Yeah,
She will be featured on TV more than the players. I promise
Right.
you.
More than the fans and the players.
For sure.
I think y'all really underestimate how long it take her to write an album.
Can't you see?
Album's
You
already
belong
but they
with
broke up. Like,
me. You belong
they
with
already
me.
got the whole breakup wrote out. Like her and Travis Kelce, it's gonna be over with. What? They probably break up right before the game, and then the Chiefs lose.
No, if that happens, he's going to go off.
He's
He's
getting
going to
white
go off. He's
girl
going to be
wasted.
pissed.
He probably
Fuck
be
this
pissed.
bitch.
Taylor Swift fucked up
She
on
going to
White
go to
Claw. That's
Miami and go
going to be
find somebody.
insane.
Fuck them too.
Nah, she's just Taylor Swift. She ain't got that kind of lifestyle. Maybe if he was with his ex,
You right.
if he
She'll
was
go
with
to
the if he
Iowa.
was
She'll
with the black
probably go
girl,
get
then
with
yeah, he
Brock
probably
Purdy.
go crazy.
Hey, don't you bring that juju on me. Don't you bring that juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
Wait, but he's an honor fan
Don't you
too.
do that.
He's an honor fan too, though. So the juju
That's
was
okay.
just
No, I don't. We can leave Taylor Swift. Hey, stay over there.
Hey, no, I agree. I'm a Niner
Give
fan too. I
Casey
don't
all
want
the
the bitch
bad
over
juju
here.
in the world. I
the
don't
same
care.
thing with the Kardashians. Keep the
Hey,
Kardashians.
I
and
want Brock Purdy to get with Sweetie.
That's gonna ruin his career. We can't do it.
Oh Lord.
Oh no, he gonna get some. No, he gonna get some of that good. No.
No.
All right, well, back to
You
the
think he throwing bombs now? He throwing the ball 80 yards after he hit that.
picks.
Oh no,
So
because since Quavo broke up with her, his career been trash. What has Quavo done since Hotel Lobby with Rest in Peace?
Quavo can't rap.
They did nothing. Exactly my point. Take off his
Brock
business.
Purdy could play football.
He done writing his raps, man. Gone.
Ouch.
Okay. So
Okay,
B,
now back to the actual
Dolphins are gonna lose.
okay. JP, you said the Swifties ain't gonna let that happen, so you're picking the Chiefs. Okay. Who do you have?
Look, I'll be honest with you. I really wish that goddamn they could just do an goddamn airstrike over that motherfucking stadium. Just call it an airstrike, whatever the fuck. Like, would you get 11 kills? What's the 11 kills on goddamn?
This motherfucker is stupid.
Whatever the fuck that is, do that. Over the whole stadium. Hey,
I'm done.
if I
Not
got
be rabbit.
I compete Miami and them.
I'm in tears.
because the Chiefs been playing like shit, and I really think Taylor Swift done with Travis Kelce. I'm sorry.
So the
Oh,
Swift, we got the Swifties breaking up.
Chiefs!
damn!
We got,
He called two major fucking things in one.
so the
He does
Swifties are
that at
breaking
times.
up, and the Dolphins are winning. All right, Dub, who do you have?
No, hey, hold on. Before you move on, before we move on, I gotta address this. Stilo just said some shit. No, the Niners head coach is B Rabbit from 8 Mile. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Hey,
that
I'll
name
give
is
you that. Yep, yep.
that name
Especially
is
when he wears the fucking hoodie.
spaghetti.
Everybody, 8
Shout out
Mile,
Dave
8
Chappelle.
Mile. Turn them up, turn them up, turn them shits up. To answer your
Woo!
question, like I said, the Dolphins are missing their two best players in Phillips and Bradley Chubb. That's going to be a big, big loss. And again, I think Tua's confidence is shot. And like I said, this is the best defense that Mahomes has had since he's been there. Casey, I think the defense will
He
carry
just couldn't
them
catch a ball.
to at least one win. I get that, but I'm picking the Chiefs.
Y'all ever see the little
It won't be
giants
the
that one kid he can't catch and he had to wear the stickum?
Damn, yeah.
yeah.
That's every one of their receivers over there in KC.
Right now, yeah, absolutely,
All of them.
Yes,
absolutely.
you're correct.
Except for Kelsey.
Well, you know what?
Maybe even
I,
lately him.
uh, I'm not making this pick because I'm a Raider fan. I'm making this pick because I believe in the coach in the Dolphins. I believe Mike McDaniel's gonna cook some shit up. I believe he gonna cook some shit up, and Tua might operate. It's been done. Teams have came to Arrowhead and they have beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not the same Chiefs. They're not the feared Chiefs that you're like, oh, Travis Kelsey is worried about Swift. The receivers can't catch.
How many fucking commercials he has?
Exactly. Exactly.
He's more worried about talking to on the podcast.
No,
I'm picking the Dolphins. I am going to pick the Dolphins to go up there and do what the Bengals have done and just show that Eric Bieniemy is missed in
what
in in, in Kansas City.
what the Bills should have done.
Well, and what the Bills should have done. Yes. So I am picking the Dolphins. That will be my pick.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to Sunday. We can catch this game on CBS. The Pittsburgh Steelers, as
Oh
Mike
boy.
Tomlin finds a way to get his team to the Steelers again, they head to Orchard Park, New York to take on the Orchard Park Bills. The Bills are minus 9.5.
Should be 15 and a half.
Ooh.
So okay, you're picking the Bills. We see that.
But
Are
I will say this. TJ Watt's going to have at least 2.5 sacks.
Is he
If
playing?
he plays.
I
If
was
he
about to say
Oh, he's going to play. He's going to play. I promise you he's going to play.
on one leg.
There's no way he's not going to play. Yeah, if he has
Terrell
to.
Owens did.
They gonna shoot that knee with HGH for sure.
Hey, something. He'll
So
drag the
did
fucking
Jack
doctor
Youngblood.
that's telling him no with the leg. He don't give a shit. That's a Watt.
Mm.
But that's going to be it. Mason Rudolph? No, not at all. Von Miller's
Okay,
going to tap
so
his ass one time and he's going to get scared.
The return of Kenny Pickett.
So-
Kenny Pickett.
Is Pickett coming back? I'd love to see it. He's going to get scared too.
I don't think Pickett's coming back.
Pickett trash too.
I wouldn't even think he'd make a difference. All right, Kay, who you got in this one?
All right,
Put Trubisky in. Maybe I'll be worried.
nah, I'm a whoever the quarterback in Pittsburgh, I got Pittsburgh winning. It don't matter who the fuck it is. To be honest with you, the Bills choke every fucking year, bro.
they try to say goodbye and they choke. Try
every
to
year.
walk away, but they
Every fucking year.
stumble.
and they cover everything other than Josh Allen and aptitudes. Like they blame all of the stuff that like everybody else. They have started blaming Stephon Diggs at one point.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, what? Do you remember what this team was before Stephon got over here? Like, come on, man. So, like, you know what I mean? They trying to blame
Stop
everybody
him
for,
when he lies.
you know, I think they're gonna lose. For that fact,
Wow. Very
today,
nice.
the way they played today, Mike Tomlin he's a defensive coach. So for the same reasons my man was just saying about Watt having doggone 2 sacks, I really feel like they're gonna play really well on defense. And Najee gonna have a good game because the Bills is not a good run defense team.
Facts. Facts. All right, Mike Tomlin. JP.
Well, I mean,
Oh, that was wordplay.
it makes it hard to argue, obviously, because you do kind of have to fall on the whole thing of can't really count Mike Tomlin out on anything.
100%.
Right.
But Mason Rudolph,
Not
uh,
it.
yeesh. He might have like like Najee might go off, yeah, but Mason Rudolph's gonna throw like 3 picks, and he's gonna be the reason why they lose. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Mafia.
There'll be a whole lot of 3D TVs and Dudley Duck drops throughout the tables. I like
Yep.
the Bills. Steelers are
Hey, what's
fantastic
the over
story.
under on 2 Bills fans catching on fire this weekend?
I'll take the over.
I'll definitely take the over.
High over.
Smart man.
I'll take
Right,
the
I
over.
will too.
I'll take the over. I'm I'm gonna pick the Bills as well because I don't trust Mason Rudolph. I know the motto of the show. You don't go against Mike Tomlin, but yeah,
This
I
ain't
don't.
Ben Roethlisberger either.
This is Mason Rudolph. Yeah. Oh no.
Next up on Sunday, a very big game in the wild card situation. It is the Green Bay Packers taking on the 2-seeded Arlington Cowboys.
They're in Dallas, right?
No, yes, they are in Arlington, Texas.
Okay. I'll wait for this one. I'm gonna take a back seat.
All right, let's start with JP since he had the giggles going on, and we'll go to Chaos.
Goodness gracious. I mean, this is going to be very biased, and I'm okay
Great
with
balls
it.
of fire.
I'm more than okay with it being this biased, but I feel like the Packers are going to find some way to win, and the Cowboys are going to find some way to fucking lose it.
Stephen A. Smith has joined the building.
No, it just it.
No, I'm just that was just for fun. That was
His is like a little. He's trolling me. It's like I'm looking at the history of it. These guys don't do shit in the fucking playoffs ever.
absolutely. You're
Ever.
right. You're right.
You can give Dak Prescott all the MVPs in the world. That's fine. He's not going to do shit else after that. You can have your single season awards. That's fine.
What? That do what?
Daddy Jerry Jones can go ahead and buy you a fucking nice little MVP trophy, but guess what? You're not going to have a nice fucking Super Bowl ring.
Hold on, they saying Dak is the MVP?
Some people, a lot of people in the NFL are calling Dak the MVP.
This is true. I've heard it as well on Sirius XM. On a lot of things I've listened to, they have him as an MVP candidate.
Especially after this week.
All right, so we got the Packers. Kay, the floor is yours. Who you got in this one?
I'm be honest. Oh, that little bachata for MVP fucking me up bad right now, bro. Watching you.
But you're not the only one, though. You are not the only one. I don't see it either.
I mean, I'm gonna take the Cowboys because I still got the Cowboys beating the Niners in the second round. So
Ooh.
It's not possible.
No, they're going to have to see each other in the NFC Championship game this year. That's how it's set up with
The
them
only
being.
way it's going to work, yeah.
That's the way that's going to work. And I have.
Prime time at our house? Yeah,
I
fuck off.
see
The
it's
Cowboys
going
ain't
to
winning
be the
shit.
Niners and Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl. So that's just foreshadowing my picks.
Dakota shouldn't. First off, CeeLo, his name is Rain. His first name is Rain. I just want to let everybody know that Rain is his first name.
Rain who?
Rain.
Ray Dakota.
Rain Dakota Prescott is his name.
Oh.
It's his full name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't give Dakota is Rain. His name is Rain. Wow.
First of all, he should have went with that.
Should have went with more like making it drizzle.
But yeah, look out the
No, he's a light mist.
like a spritz.
A heavy fog.
Basically, do.
But yeah, I'm still picking the Cowboys in this one.
Nice. Beat
Charlie
on
Pollard might
Dak
actually
and
have a
Dak.
decent game.
He'll make it happen. I like that.
I'm gonna pick the Cowboys in this one too. I just think they're gonna come with a. Yeah. Packers, I don't think have enough to. But I like what JP said though. But I'm picking the Cowboys.
Yeah. So with JP, Dak is Dak. Dak is always Dak. But I feel like right now they kind of have been insulted. I know we embarrassed them, and they've lost a lot of games that they shouldn't have.
More than you guys embarrassed them.
But at the end of the day, Green Bay's young and talented, and they could pull it off. They definitely could pull it off. But I don't think they're going to be ready for that defense. And that defense is still that defense. But Dak will throw probably a pick, maybe two. And he's probably going to go out of bounds when he shouldn't.
No faith in Dak.
Congratulations, Dakota.
No, Dak is a
You didn't throw
fucking
10
bum when it
picks,
comes
you
to the
threw
playoffs.
9.
I definitely, he can win all the MVPs, all the regular season MVPs in the world. He can win 10 of them. I don't give a shit. He'll never win a ring. Never.
He's not worthy.
Bookmark this one right here.
Well, both of these teams, I could care less because both of these teams have broken my heart many a times being a Niner fan. But
not
as
recently.
much as this pain, I know not recently, but as
unfortunately,
much as
they can't both lose.
We whooped both the Packers and the Cowboys in the playoffs. I want to see both of them.
Correct.
I would rather see a good old fashioned NFC Championship game against the Niners and Cowboys.
But I've been but
I would love it. I will love it.
But I've been saying all season long. And
that's what I want, just so I can talk shit.
And Mizzle can quote me on this all year long. I've kept saying that it's going to be Arlington and Santa Clara for the NFC title game. I kept saying we're gonna see Arlington again. With that said,
who did
I'm
I pick
picking the Arlington? I don't.
You're about to find out why you should never pick the Cowboys.
We might.
Really
and I'm gonna talk so much shit.
I really don't care about this one, but I just don't think as a person who watches football, the Cowboys should win this game. But would I be shocked that they will blow it? No. I'm looking forward to Stephen A. Smith laughing at their ass every day. So
I can see the Cowboys losing it because the Packers trying to stick it to Mike McCarthy.
Indeed.
Yes.
There is no other motive.
Indeed, I like that. I
There is
like
no
that.
That's a
other
very good,
motivation
valid
for the
point.
Packers to win this game. Now it is a gang of motivation for Mike McCarthy to win this game for the exact same reason the Packers should win the game.
100%. That is
Sticking
a
to the
statement.
fucking Packers.
That
And
is a
proving
statement.
that he's the goddamn coach because no one gives him credit for winning that game last year against my Bucks because our whole offensive line was beat and battered. So you had a free shot at a 50-year-old. We not giving you credit for that. Like, oh,
That's how my Niners feel.
Yeah, that's I love it.
that's why I keep saying, like, I really feel like they're gonna win this game just because, like Brian was saying, they outmatched on defense.
Yeah.
Yes. I think Michael Parsons go eat.
Yeah.
That defense is just too strong.
Yeah.
But
I'm picking the
I
Arlington
would
Cowboys.
not fucking. Ooh, I hope it happens though.
Like I said,
I hope it happens.
I wouldn't be shocked if
But
I'm
I would
sitting.
rather beat the Cowboys in the NFC title game.
Would that be the glory though? I think for Cowboy fans, they feel the same way Niner
Hey,
fans.
I'm about to put a clause on my Facebook. If you're a Cowboy fan, you're not allowed to talk football for the rest of these for the whole next season.
If you don't stop, Hammer. if you don't stop right now.
Hold on. That's a good one. That's a good one. But it kind of, hey, look, Rain Man is already taken by my boy Chris Rainey, so I gotta stick
Right.
up.
I
gotta
don't think
stick up
that's
for
the
Rain
Rain Man he's talking about, okay?
Say what?
I don't think that's the Rain Man he's talking about.
Well,
I
obviously,
think you're
since
talking about
that's
the Tom Cruise
a
rain.
usually after guy, I'm just saying, I'm more
Dustin
just saying,
Hoffman.
took the
I think you're
variation.
talking about the Dustin Hoffman
It's
rain,
an
man. I
actual
could be
good
wrong.
football player that actually used that name. That's what I was saying that for.
Oh, okay.
We're
All
just gonna
right.
call him. We're
Go
gonna
ahead.
call him Drizzle, South Dakota.
Mist. We just don't call him Mist Dakota.
Miss South Dakota.
So moving on to the next matchup.
Grizzle
How
Dick
about
Prescott.
how about this for drama and how about this for homecoming? The Lions hosting their first ever home
Yeah,
playoff game at Ford
yeah,
Field. Their
yeah.
first playoff game at home since playing the Packers in January of '94. Matthew Stafford returning to Detroit for a playoff game
Oh,
as
baby.
it
You go
is
first.
the Inglewood Rams.
I want to hear what you
The
gotta say,
Inglewood
Double.
Rams taking the Inglewood Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. Now,
Double. I want to hear what you gotta say.
Let's go.
I have gone on record and said just like I feel like the Browns is the team in the AFC that's a dark horse. I feel that way about the Inglewood Rams with the way they've been playing lately. However, the Lions Den has not hosted a playoff game since January of 1994 from the 1993 season, the last time they won a division title playing at the old
Absolutely
Pontiac's
insane.
playing at the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. This fan base has been foaming at the mouth to host a playoff game to
Yeah.
get loud. Okay,
They're gonna go crazy.
as much people want to talk crap about Detroit,
Someone's about to die in Detroit.
Detroit is one of the best fan bases in sports because when their team gets into the playoffs, and I'm talking with the Tigers, the Red Wings, I mean the old Joe Louis Arena used to get very, 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 very loud. Just like the Palace of Auburn Hills just used to
They
get very,
love
very
sports.
loud.
That is a sports fucking town. If
And
there
it's a
ever
great
Jared,
is one.
and,
that's
and
a
it's a
good
great
point. Jared Goff going against the team that got rid of him.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
gonna be
absolutely.
I'll show you how much that motherfucker worth to you.
it's gonna be a good one.
I mean, and again, you look at it this way: Brad Holmes came from the Rams to be the Lions GM.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of back and forth between these two.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot there. I didn't
guarantee,
even know
so
that.
I guarantee, so I guarantee you, as much as Stafford likes to stick it back to Detroit, you know for a fact to point out what Hammer said, Jared Goff wants to really give the Rams a big fu. And plus,
Sticking his
again,
Stanford's ass.
We can say fuck you. This isn't governed by the FCC.
I know that you jackass, but you know some of us like to be professional. Okay, good grief.
I can
Dan
be
Campbell
jackass,
is
but
going
we
to
can't
give
say
Detroit
fuck.
a playoff win, and he's going to leave crying and waving to the fans.
There it is. JP
And
got the line.
there goes JP stealing my thunder because I was getting to Dan Campbell, but but he just beat me to it. But I'm
You just
picking the
got Kobe.
Lions. That too. But yes, I like the
And
Lions.
next
I
he
like
will
the
be
King of the Jungle.
immortalized with a statue.
I like the King of the Jungle having some ram meat for dinner. Oh,
Yeah.
really, Hammer? Really, Hammer? Oh boy.
Whoa. What'd I do?
I don't know, but he just wanted to call you that name. Anyhow,
Hey, don't be
I
putting my government shit out there. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know that's your name.
Yeah,
So do
you
I.
know that's okay, but the motherfuckers that's watching might not know. Goddamn. Fuck y'all. Hey, all I'm gonna say is if you want to steal my identity, go ahead, motherfucker. I need a reason to file for bankruptcy. God damn it. Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
I
I
am
like the
going.
Lions.
I am going with the Lions just for the simple fact of the matter. You know, Eminem gonna be in the building. You know, the whole fan base is gonna be in the building.
Lose it. This is for the
Kid
lose
Rock.
it. Spaghetti everywhere.
Eminem is about to perform "Lose Yourself" at halftime.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be lit at Ford Field. Yeah, simply Dan Campbell, man. Dan Campbell's like JP and Dub said.
The man.
He's going had them boys ready to run through a wall. Who is going to stop Amon St. Brown? I mean Saint. I think did I say his name right?
Amon
Amon-Ra
Ra.
St. Brown.
Yeah. Who's stopping that? I think Gibbs is going to have a good game, even if Laporta don't play, or as I forgot what K call him.
Yeah.
Laportier.
Laporta, yeah. I think the Lions do come out and give the fans something to be happy about, and yeah, the Lions are gonna take this one. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I believe Jared Goff is gonna give him the big fuck you.
Whoever. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
I'm done.
I just think that I think the run game of Montgomery and Gibbs is going to be too much for the Rams. I really
Facts.
do, because
Yes.
the Lions have one of the best run offenses in the league, and they have one of the best O lines that a lot of people don't give them enough credit for in the league. Also,
And watch it to be a lot of stretch plays. They're gonna try to avoid Aaron Donald. It will be a lot of toss and stretch plays, and the ball's gonna come out quick. Goff's gonna get rid of the ball real quick. Go ahead, B.
They might run right at him.
Ooh, that
They're gonna do a lot of that.
You know what? Dan Campbell is the type of guy to say,
it's
we're
hard
not
to
going to run away.
Fuck it.
I
Do it
do.
all game.
I do like that. I might stand corrected with that. Dan Campbell is hard
We're gonna
nosed.
run fucking trap right at your ass. That's
Yeah,
what we're gonna do.
Double.
it might be bully ball down there.
yes, Brian.
What you got? Okay. Yeah, B. I forgot about B. What you
Who's
got?
the backup tight end for the Lions?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I love
Is it a
that
former
in the
49er?
background. Huh?
Is it a former 49er?
No.
I don't know.
Is it a
I
former
really,
49er?
is it? Who?
Is it? Wait. Where's Hutchinson at?
He's in
You
fucking
mean Hawkinson?
Hawkinson. Yeah, Hawkinson.
yeah,
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
He's a Viking.
Brock Wright.
Okay. Yeah, he got. That's right. I thought it was.
tight end is Brock
My
Wright.
bad. So, I don't
Who's
know.
the backup tight end?
Too. Shit. Hold on. Brock Wright is hurt too. Hold on.
Brock
Shane.
Brock
He on our
Brock Wright.
God, dog.
Brock Wright.
James
James Mitchell.
James Mitchell's the only boy left. Yo.
Damn.
James Mitchell's the
And
tight end.
Anthony Fursker.
The only one left. They had 3 hurt tight
No.
ends.
It's Sam Laporta, then Brock Wright, then James Mitchell, and then Anthony Fursker.
Oh,
They got Fursker?
he's not bad.
Yes, they do.
Fursker? Why is he so? Wow. Okay.
They'll be fine.
Well, whoever's going to play tight end, I think is going to actually have a really big impact. Now, what they do with he's going to want to dump it off. Just like they're going to want to run, they're going to want to dump off quick, short drop-offs. Can he get 5 and 6 yards of fucking catch? That's going to be the big question. because that's going to open up Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's going to open up who they got on the other side right now? Palmer? Or no, what's his name?
Josh Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds is a beast.
Yeah.
This is like a game that I really think he's going to make a big impact in. But that tight end spot's going to open that up. Because they're gonna try to double team. They're gonna shade their fucking safety over. They're gonna do everything they can to keep St. Brown out of the end zone and try to get him out. Williams? What Williams? Who the fuck? What? Shut up. Nobody's talking.
He's talking about Jamison Williams, the other wide receiver.
And Jameson
hurt.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, all right. We'll still fuck you, Hammer. We don't care.
He is. He isn't.
You're right.
He isn't active, just like Brock Wright isn't active. But, however, here is the latest on Sam Laporta, and this was 12 hours ago. He believed to have suffered a sustained hyperextension and a bone bruise in his left knee during the win against the Vikings. So
that's good and bad. He still ain't playing.
He still ain't playing. He'll play.
But if they can win, you can talk next week.
Yeah, he ain't playing in the wild card. No, that's not happening. Unless
that's why you don't fucking start everybody.
Unless what Kay said, go give him that ACH. He'll be all right.
Right?
They're gonna wrap it up and put him in a brace.
Cortisone.
Give him that good cortisone shot. He won't feel the damn thing.
Give him that motherfucking bear DNA. He'll be all right.
All right. So I have picked the Lions. Mizzle has picked the Lions. B, who are you picking?
I think you went with Lions as well, right?
I said you. I said me. You.
No, I was answering the question too. B. I believe he picked the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, I look. The Rams are playing good, and let's be honest. If the Niners, if they're playing, if it's their best against our best, we still beat them. So their best isn't good enough to beat the Lions. And yeah, the Lions got all the reason to beat them, the motivation. It's a home game. Fucking roar! There you go.
Okay, who do you like?
Go with it. I don't like that.
Is he lone wolfing it?
I might.
Oh, do we got a lone wolf?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh,
no.
No, it wouldn't.
Nor will it be the last.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna.
Oh.
I'm gonna stick with Detroit, but it's tough because I have zero faith in Matthew Stafford. So it's not like I'm hung up on him. Like I have zero faith in Stafford.
Puka's gonna eat though.
Zero faith in Stafford. So
Puka's gonna eat.
That's true.
But by the way, Country K, meet another Miami Hurricane fan. Meet Brian.
Oh, what?
I just want to get that out the way real quick.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
04 is a farce.
The travesty that's on the Mizzle and Dub show.
Hey, but who was the one main college that scouted me though? Double. Main college that scouted me. The only big college. Florida State.
Really? It was Florida State? Really? Seriously?
That was it.
Florida State? Really? Really?
Grandma got a call.
Wow.
Bobby Bowden wanted to tell me how I fucked up.
He gonna tell you how you fucked up, Bob.
Well, Dak, somebody should let him tell you.
Hey, we want story time real quick? Yeah. We can do it. I fucked up. He let me know about it.
Break this down for us, please.
Well, you know, my couple little, you know, my little games.
As Orange Cassidy makes his appearance on the Mizzle and Dub show.
Who the fuck is Orange Cassidy?
That is
Oh,
Mizzle giving the Orange
we don't
Cassidy
want to hear
impression.
about no little Gator bullshit. Fuck you
The
and the
Gators,
Gators.
man, they don't even play football up there no more in Gainesville. They be trying to fight. The fuck?
Wait a minute. Hey, the audacity to bring Florida up into this weapon?
Right. Just shut the fuck. You get the fuck out of here.
Dogs are talking right now, so go ahead and poodle your way up out this conversation. I
Right.
may not like Miami, but ain't no Florida gonna come up here and try to talk
You're
mess.
not even the Florida Gators no more. You're the Florida Caimans.
I got more respect for Miami than I got for Florida. I tell you that.
Hello,
The swamp it's dried out right about now.
the Florida Caimans.
That was Driscoll.
Florida
Driscoll.
Caimans.
The Gators don't
Driscoll.
have respect for me. Those
Get
few
out of here with that.
them Lakeland boys there. After that, it's over with.
Get out of here with that. Hey, you're talking to big
My
dogs.
cheeks.
Like I said,
Hey, the Pounces were the best thing that ever came out of there besides your brother.
I can tell you.
Go ahead, B. Continue your story.
Anyway,
the swamp.
yes, I fucked up with my grades and my behavior like an asshole, as the two of you know.
Oh, is
And,
that the Thugs and Harmony thing? Is that when you was with the long hair?
no, that was before all that.
Oh, okay.
That was the I'm not going to class. Fuck all this bullshit. That
Oh,
era, yeah.
that yeah.
The,
Hey, you know what? You also had Aaron Hernandez. Yeah, you talk about Aaron Hernandez? Yeah.
oh,
That's
that's
okay.
what we doing.
That's the only thing y'all was killing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Damn.
moving on. Well, I got a call from Bobby Bowden, and he liked to tell me that I'm an asshole or an idiot,
Oh,
and
Oh,
he hoped he was gonna pray for me.
well, I'll be damned.
wow.
Hey,
And, hey, I figured it out afterwards, right?
he gonna pray
I
for
mean, when Bobby Bowden says, I'm going to pray for you, you kind of got to get everything up together after that. It's like, God damn.
I've I hope I've done him proud.
Oh, yeah.
you. Don't want no prayer from Bobby Bowden. I can tell you that right now. You don't even want him to mention your name when you talk to God. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Now, Bobby kept
JP,
it
who you like,
100.
bro?
And for the record, Stilo, Ray Lewis killed the guy. I just want to let you know that.
You said it.
Bust that motherfucker ass.
The only motherfucker to get out that limo with blood on himself, and he walked. You're killing me. Never mind. That's a whole other subject for another day.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is the motherfucker's commissary was paid in full.
In motherfucking full. Baltimore.
It's wait. It's just like Barry Bonds with Anderson.
Don't get me started with Barry Bonds.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. No. You don't understand.
What?
JP will go off on a tangent about Barry Lamar Bonds. I'm telling you,
Mm-mm.
if you want to go, if you want to go there, I'm telling you, prepare yourself.
I don't have enough time.
All I'm saying is how Ray Lewis paid. You said the commissary. Barry Bonds paid off Anderson because Anderson didn't say a goddamn thing. Went to jail for that man.
Hey,
So
cheers to having friends like that.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying whatever JP. How you feel about Barry Bonds? I wasn't trying to.
All I see is
I was just trying to do the comparison.
All I see
No,
is
no, he's
conviction. That's all I see.
basically he's saying Barry Lamar Bonds should have a plaque in Cooperstown, New York. It's basically what he's saying.
Oh yeah, he's been robbed.
Media members got all up in their goddamn feelings. That's all that was.
The fact that he doesn't have a fucking statue in front of the stadium that he built.
I don't understand how you don't have the home run king.
You'll count his records, but you won't put him in the hall. Fuck you.
100%. 100%.
Because the teams out here do not treat any of their Hall of Famers the right way.
Facts.
Facts.
But yes, Barry Lamar Bonds should be in the hall, and he should be in Cooperstown. Y'all don't know how you don't have the home run king.
Like
king.
I said,
shut the fuck up.
Like I said, and I'm I'm gonna tap
Even
the mic
Bud
on that.
Selig, who fucking saw over the whole goddamn steroid era
Preach!
and let it happen, is in the fucking
Damn it,
Hall of Fame.
JP! You are
There it is.
stealing my thunder again.
Hey,
But yes, pretty
do
much
it.
everything
But it's
became
true. We all agree.
everything became null and void when you elected Alan J. Bud Selig, who was under his watch,
Facts.
and
Baseball was
basically
dying. They
because
used steroids to come back.
yes, the '94 strike when they canceled the World Series and the Montreal Expos franchise, people were done with baseball,
Don't
and
I
the
love that?
only
I
And
love
the
the
only
explosion.
reason why Barry put on the cream and clear was because
Because he
he was
wants to
getting
keep
ignored
Mark McGwire.
because MLB was slurping McGuire and Sosa, who,
Yep.
let's face it, didn't have much talent without the juice. Barry was like, okay, I'm a 3-time MVP and I'm doing this on God given talent, but y'all want to recognize me? Okay, I took the cream and the clear, and you know what? Give me more MVPs, kiss the ring, and I still hit a ball that hasn't landed yet in Anaheim. They're still looking for it. I rest my case.
Bro, Barry
Steroids
Bonds
doesn't
did not need. Well, hold on.
steroids doesn't aid
Barry
your hand-eye
Bonds.
coordination.
Barry
No, it
Bonds
does
did not
not.
need.
No, it does not.
He didn't
You are
need it.
correct. It does
Let's
not.
let's let's just go there.
It
He
makes
didn't need it. Number one.
a motherfucker though.
Say that again.
It makes your head big as a motherfucker. Look at
Well,
Peyton.
we already see that because look at his head now. Small. What
My
I'm just
my
saying is,
brother, me and my brother had a conversation about this, and he actually made a point. He's like, he's all, think about it. Barry probably could have done it in the off season, so by the time it came to testing, his cycle would have already been done. As long as he's working out, he'll keep the muscle and everything, but that cycle was done before the testing process was done.
He never failed it. He never failed a test. He
That
never
was also my
failed
point.
a
That
test.
was also my
goes to
point to
JP's
him.
point. That's what he said.
They're
What I'm
saying
just saying
before the
is
testing, the cycle and everything was clear, so he was never going to get busted for it.
exactly, but he
So
didn't
for the
need it.
But
rest of
yet
the season, he doesn't need to be on the juice. He can just work out and he'll maintain it.
Right, but he never needed it in the first place. The man got the best eyes in
That's
baseball.
also true. Yeah.
I mean,
The
I feel
man
like
had the best eyes in baseball.
y'all
He
team
didn't need
paid the MLB.
what happened to K.
The Giants should have paid the MLB. Simple and plain. That was a money grab. The MLB was housing the San Francisco for money. They were doing that to just get a payday.
I
And
don't
the
deny
media
it.
didn't like him, bro. That's what it was.
Money.
Well,
Media wasn't willing to put Barry Bonds as their poster boy. They didn't like him.
but this number that's true. But you can't deny that that man is the fucking home run king, and the
Oh,
home
not
run
not
king
at all. Of
is
course he
not
is.
in the Hall of Fame, and that is embarrassing to baseball. That's fucking embarrassing. I don't care what you say, because guess what? Tom Brady's going to be a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer,
Yep. He
but we
still has
can't put
scandals and cheating
Well, we
things. That's
can't we
been
can't
success.
compare apples to oranges though.
brother. All I'm just trying to say is Barry Bonds is the home run king, and
The
he's not in the
fact
fucking Hall of Fame.
is
That's all I'm
OJ
trying
still has his records. He's still where he is. All these other guys that have done other terrible, way more terrible shit than fucking
That's
some
that's
goddamn
the whole
drugs.
point. The media members and all this stuff who were voting on this said it was like a code of ethics shit. And yet you can look at people who are in the Hall of Fame. Really? Code of ethics? Okay.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right,
You're full
right.
of
don't
shit.
talk to me about code of ethics. Okay, number one, Ty Cobb was a racist. Babe Ruth was a womanizer. Okay, is it based on
Correct me if
what
I'm
you did
wrong.
on the
Ty
field?
Cobb did not want Jackie Robinson to be integrated into the league.
110 fucking percent.
Right, exactly.
He was one of
Mickey,
the main figureheads who did not want the integration of baseball, and yet he's in the Hall of Fame.
100%.
like I said,
100%.
Babe Ruth, a womanizer. Mickey Mantle,
So
a drunk. This is not based on what you did outside of the field. It's based on what you did on the field. And if what
Right.
you did on the field matters, then by God, I know what he did was wrong and it's messed up. But by God, if how you cannot tell
everybody
me,
makes
okay,
mistakes.
you
He's the king.
you can have the
Uh,
all-time leader in stolen. You can have the all-time leader in stolen bases. You can have the all-time leader in batting average. But you mean to tell me you can't have the all-time leader in hits and the all-time leader home runs not in the Hall of Fame?
He was
How do
already
I
a
not?
400 guy before he was even juicing. And by the way, he's still the
Correct.
only fucking 400
Correct.
guy. He's the only 500
JP.
guy. So what are we talking about here?
JP. He was still JP.
He was a
Even when he
legend
still
before he
had
came to the Giants.
even before he even with the bad knees, even in his final year, the man still led the league in intentional walks and bases on balls. They were still scared to pitch to the man. Hell,
Nope.
you look at all the great sluggers: Harmon Killebrew, Reggie Jackson, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron,
Mhm.
Roberto Clemente, Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson, all the greats. Only Barry Lamar Bonds was intentionally walked with the bases loaded to force in a run because Buck Showalter did not
Not with
want
the
to
field.
pitch to him.
Yep.
And that's what does that say about his pitcher? Didn't trust his pitcher because he knew.
And nobody blames him.
No, no.
Everyone was like,
I
yeah,
don't care
no, I
who his
would take
pitcher
one run
was.
over 3 no matter what.
And
His
it played
pitcher
out
could have
because
been Nolan fucking Ryan. He wasn't gonna do it.
no, and it played out because they won the game because the next batter didn't do what it was needed to done that Barry Bonds would have done if you pitched to him.
No. Brent Maine hit an absolute bullet. And
Yeah,
the
he
right
did.
fielder almost lost it in the lights,
Yeah,
and he recovered to make the catch. But you're right.
yeah.
Buck Showalter was like, I am not letting him beat me. Damn it, if I'm getting beat, Brent Main's
Somebody
gonna have
else
to beat
gotta
me.
do it.
But I am not.
Damn right.
Yeah, I am not letting 25 beat me. I don't. And the way
Alone
Greg, oh,
right there, that gets you in the Hall of Fame. Alone right there, if a manager is scared to pitch to you, alone right
In one of the
bases
biggest
loaded,
games ever.
with the bases loaded, that right there gets you in the Hall of Fame. I don't care what anybody else
and
says.
Greg Olson, who
No.
got a lot of
He
saves in his
didn't
career,
fuck with the
he looked at
media. He don't give a shit. And for some reason, this many years later, it still matters. Half the fucking reporters ain't even fucking alive. Why do we give a shit? Put
But
his
here-
ass in the goddamn Hall
but
of
here's
Fame where he belongs.
But here's the
I
thing.
think
Here's
he's
the
past
thing.
the point now,
It
though.
was
He's past that 10-year threshold. Now he's got to worry.
Here's the thing.
He's got to go through a different ballot or whatever to get
Right.
in.
Yeah, they wanted to fuck him one
Shit,
last
yeah.
time.
And that's a damn shame that the home run king got to go through this to get in the Hall of Fame. That's ridiculous.
That's why the Giants should immortalize him.
And I would say the same thing if Barry Bonds
Put a
wasn't.
statue out of.
I'm a Giants fan, and I'm glad to see what I saw that he broke so many records in a Giants uniform. But if he even played with the, I hate to fucking say this.
No,
Oh,
don't say it.
shit.
Don't say it. No, you don't need to go. You don't even need to
Shut
go
up.
that far.
We know.
You
Shut
don't
up.
even need to go that far.
So we feel where I'm going with that. Period. Dot. If he wasn't in the Giants uniform, I would still have the same argument that he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. He's the home run king.
You can't argue greatness.
Facts. And there it is. And there
Hey,
it
what
is.
you gonna say?
Huh?
What team were you gonna say, Mizzle? I'm confused. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm
No, Giant fans already know what I was gonna say. So they already put
It ain't the Angels.
they think
the team
they
team we don't like in Southern
The
California.
team that just fucking signed Teoscar fucking Hernandez.
oh, never
There we
mind. Yeah, we're good now. I got it.
That mother. I seen that and I almost threw up in my mouth.
That's
Okay.
okay. They will still do.
Hey, but
They
you
will
know what?
Hey,
You know what
they
saved
will
me?
still
Right.
do what they do best. They will still choke in October. That's what they do.
they trying to buy it, not earn it.
They're the East Coast Yankees or the West Coast Yankees.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yes,
hold
they
on.
are.
Hey, look, I've been
Yes,
trying
they
to
are.
give y'all passes, but don't bring us into this shit.
You said what? They're the who?
The West Coast Yankees. They pay for all that talent, but they can't get it done.
Don't win
All
it.
that money and no product.
Hold on.
Don't win nada.
Excuse me. We won a few years. I mean, a couple years before y'all did. What are you talking about, Josh?
Y'all won what in 2002?
9.
9 was the last time.
Yeah,
2000,
Well,
2000
one was
2009
16.
was the last time.
with CC.
The last one we got was 18.
The Yankees
Of course.
14. 2014.
That's more relevant than the Yankees. I'm sorry.
No, come on
We
now.
had 3 in a
I'm just saying,
4-year stretch.
y'all won one win. We're a lot
Three in a
closer.
4 or 5 year stretch.
Hey, congratulations. You still don't have more than us.
Wow.
That's okay. You got
Hey,
it when
as
back
a
in the day
Laker
the
fan,
average
I feel
fastball
him.
was like 80 miles an
As a
hour.
Laker fan, I feel him.
Give me
Hey,
some.
you got 4. You got 4. Good job, champ. We got 27.
You got
Wow.
most of your
Hey,
championships
hey, hey,
when you were barely
can I
having
play devil's
Dominicans in the
advocate?
league.
Yeah,
Wow. So that now,
yes,
wow.
hit us up with Dominican. Babe Ruth. So don't bring up Dominicans. Don't bring up my Dominicanos. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying
Uh-oh.
most of the
Uh-oh.
championships came before they came in.
I feel you, champ, but we still got
Fastball
27.
was like 80 miles an hour.
In the great Marlon Wayans.
Nobody knew
Great
what the
words of
fucking
Marlon Wayans.
slider
20
was back
in them.
then. Are you kidding me?
Curveball.
The curveball had a 2-inch difference.
No,
Oh,
but they,
shit.
When somebody threw a
they knew what a
changeup,
they
everybody
knew
freaked the fuck out.
they knew what a spitball was. That's for dang sure.
That part.
Because they were
So
Yeah,
throwing
what?
they
We
spitballs
got
back
what
what?
a
then.
punch
You
what
Double.
bastards.
ball,
Double.
vaccine ball was too.
You can attest.
Babe Ruth, the greatest
I
hitter of
do have
all
a
time.
fondness
Yeah,
for the
he never went
Yankees.
up against Satchel Paige, did he?
The Yankees are my AL team. They always have been.
We won.
I like greatness.
Brian, you just
But
lost a
I'm a
whole.
Giants fan.
I'm just gonna say, wait. Don't make me call you by your government. You just lost a whole lot of points with me right now.
Double knows this. Double knows this.
I did not know
This
that
is true.
you were a Yankee.
No,
I did
no,
not.
no. I'm a Giants fan, but
No, brother.
my AL team is the Yankees.
Not
I
possible.
can't argue
I
with you
mean,
because
when they win, I'm happy.
I
It's
can't
like
argue.
Alabama. I'm
I
a Hurricane fan, but when Alabama wins, I think it's funny.
All right, I just understood where y'all coming from right now. I just understood where y'all was coming from at this moment.
can't explain.
Y'all were just saying it's not possible for him to be a Yankees fan and a Giants fan. I just understood with the Alabama Miami thing. Got it right now. Understood it right now.
Thank you. I think
I'm so confused.
it's okay.
It's not worth really talking about.
It's almost like
Okay.
somebody needs
Point
something.
is, the Yankees are gonna still choke because that's what they do nowadays. They're not the same old Yankees.
Yes,
And the Dodgers are gonna choke too, so we're fine. Anyway, back to the Giants. See, okay, you're from the Bay Area. I feel it.
Of course, that's
Well,
that's my little cousin.
well, the soon-to-be Las Vegas Athletics, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yes.
and see, and I'm not
Because
mad when the A's do good either, but now I don't give a fuck about them.
No. Well, hell, we all know who my basketball teams are.
Nobody gives a shit.
that we do.
Well, they sure
Hey,
do.
but we have one thing in common. We have
Say what
one thing in common. We have no. Hey, we have one thing in common.
What's that?
Will Chamberlain.
Yeah,
It's a great man.
yeah, yeah.
And that's why we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys actually won a. You guys actually won a game. You beat the Clippers. Congratulations.
Hey, that's all the. Hey, I feel like a Raider fan. That's our Super Bowl.
Ain't that a bitch? This motherfucker has been muted for the rest of the fucking show. So
You like how I threw that in there? Yeah.
this is like what's that fucking show? The reality where the motherfucker gets the mute button. You just
Around
got
the
muted.
horn.
This,
Around the horn. Around the horn.
this ain't around the horn, Pelly.
Oh,
No.
it's around the horn because I can mute your ass if I want to.
You mute me, I swear to God, I'll fly up the.
5 points to
I
nigga.
will be in Folsom in fucking 10 minutes.
You ain't getting this house. I'll stick my guard dog on your ass, motherfucker. Come on.
I bring mine. Mine's bigger than yours.
Which is true.
Any,
I got something
anyhow,
big. I got something bigger than a dog, though.
Me too, motherfucker. And I got 3 of them.
Okay.
last
Okay,
one
I'm
of the
just saying,
night.
but I love you. I wouldn't bring them.
It is Kawante Foster's beloved Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home getting a rematch against the Eagles. The
Well, we already know
Eagles
who these
leaking
things
some. The Eagles
Hey,
leaking some
Hammer, if you're
serious.
still listening, Fire the cannons.
You don't want to go there, bro.
The Eagles
Anyhow,
suck. Hey, read
Eagles
my
and Buccaneers.
what does my thing say right down there? Right down there. What does it say?
The Eagles.
They are who we thought they were.
So Dennis Green has entered the building. Well,
Yes, he has.
We already know who K's picking.
All right. All right.
There's no.
No, we
They
know who
suck.
he's picking, but I'll just say this, Country K.
Cannons.
What do the Buccaneers have to do to get revenge on the Eagles and advance to the divisional round?
Never mention Baker Mayfield's middle name again. That's Jesus Christ. That shit was Reagan. He just threw me through a loop right now. Holy.
Baker Reagan.
Oh God. We went
That's your man. That's your man right there.
this country where men had female middle names. Did y'all know Joe Biden middle name was Robinette? Just want to throw that out there.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Joseph
Robinette.
Joseph. No, not just that. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
his
Oh,
whole
there's
name.
two of them.
Yeah, it's another one.
Somebody
Yes,
made
his-
that
yes,
mistake
his
twice.
daddy.
Swear to God, we fell into some
yes,
sort of
his daddy.
multiverse.
Hey, his dad was like, I gotta have this fucking stupid ass name, so do you.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Of
Joe
course.
was
Oh,
actually
now,
named Hunter, but no, as far as go ahead.
no, because now Hammer has done this, I have to do it since well, Nancy and I are going to go to the ranch and live our final days out there because I'm going to have a library named after me in Simi Valley and just say no to drugs. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kay. I'm sorry. I had to do the Ronnie. I had to get Ronnie out the way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
While I plant them everywhere.
Good. So as far as the game, our defense is going to be flying, especially the way they played today. That goal line forced fumble,
Mm-hmm.
that was big. I think that gives a lot of momentum towards this running team because that's all they are now. They're a running team. Like there's nothing else. There is no other dynamic to the Eagles because you don't lost your two top receivers. So now you're only a running team. You know what I mean? You Lamar Jackson when he won the MVP. All you got is a tight end. Excuse me. Hey, look, EJ. Two things. One, your team at the crib watching us play. I'm gonna just say that out loud.
Oh shit.
Y'all
That's fired.
Remember now. It is
nobody
That's fired.
Aces is not playing right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and let you know that.
Let him cook.
Only thing smoking in Vegas, the Aces, and they
Get
ain't
'em.
right now.
Get him.
But I will say this though. We're gonna probably win this game, but it's gonna be close.
I feel like you just put the circle in the fucking circle and the fucking triangle in the triangle. What are you saying, Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm talking shit. My bad.
Oh, good. I was trying to read this shit too, and then I gave up.
I'm trying to make sense of it too.
And damn, got to put a
Right,
whole
you
fucking
over here
paragraph.
talking
Like,
some-
holy shit.
Tell me something I don't know.
Well, I said to
the birds are gonna fly, and the turtles are gonna swim, and the fish are gonna swim, and the sharks eat fish.
Well,
Let's go, boys.
I sent him the link to come on, but I guess he's being daddy right now, so I understand it. So that's why he's typing these novels. But ooh, wait a minute! Oh boy, here we go. Oh,
hey, look,
baby,
that's a long plane ticket to help us in a few weeks, champ. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's a long to help us in a few weeks. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll be honest with you. AP locker clean. I mean, office locker, whichever one they gave him. It could be a broom closet because he was an interim. They ain't really respecting him.
Stop hating.
Like, really
it's my team. Like,
it's a new facility, K. Stop it. They ain't in Oakland no more.
Hey, look, that's not my fault that your owner is.
Hey, yeah. The head coach was in the closet in Oakland.
Say what?
Yeah, it's a new facility. It's nice out there in Vegas.
Just because it's nice, don't mean they gave him more than a broom closet. They
Still got that fucking cabbage patch ass haircut.
They're welcome. That's where y'all at right now. What you talking about? Man, y'all got there 10 minutes ago.
Fire that fucking barber.
Y'all got there, big dog. Y'all 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Al Davis is rolling in his grave. He had great hair. Now he's looking at his fucking son going like, God damn.
What the
He looks
fuck?
like
I told
Chucky
you
and a
not to be in
Cabbage Patch
public like
doll had a
that.
fucking child.
Hey, hold on. First of all, wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, number one, I'm appalled y'all sitting here doing this shit. Two, you ain't gonna be sitting here jumping on my little motherfucking cousin right now while I'm sitting here on the show. You know what I'm saying? What we doing? What we
Raider,
doing?
your Raider brother came at my team. And I wasn't even I was trying to be cool. I've been trying to be cool on the show. Y'all know I'm more animated than this. I've been trying to be
He
cool.
said, I've been dumbing it down.
For real.
Oh no,
Hey, but
like
squad.
go like I said, go to the All Pro Dropouts if you really want to see K and his passion. I'm just trying to tell you.
Goodness
Hold
gracious.
on, hold on. Whoa. We not riding on the
Wow.
quarterback. We just needed this energy and camaraderie. That's first off. That's what's going on. We not riding Baker. Because to be all the way honest with you,
You can't.
they put Trask in. He probably could win this game. And I mean probably because he's young and he had no experience. He was behind Brady.
And thanks
You
to
know,
Bosa, he'll never do that fucking celebration again. I promise you.
oh yeah. No, that's over.
100%.
Hey, I
100%.
was at that game, by the way. That was hilarious.
I feel you, but I mean, it's still Baker's humbled himself. He's played well. That
He had,
quarterback he was back then is not the guy he is now. His
he had,
stats
At all. At all.
so I mean,
I agree.
those are great shots. But reality is two things. I got two things for certain: the Bucks in the playoffs and the Raiders is not. I'm done.
Hello.
that's 100%. I ain't got too
JP,
much to say about it.
JP, who do you like in the game?
Well, I got to make this decision quick because my wife's going to be getting up for work.
Uh-oh.
Too.
I ain't got that
So
problem.
I got to make this real quick because, I mean, I've technically been sleeping on the couch today, so fuck it. I'll make the pick anyway. Um, again, they're a running team now. There's not really much they're going to be able to do, and now I just see Philadelphia Eagles fans bitching and complaining and making excuses on why, once again, they didn't make it to the Super Bowl or they lost the Super Bowl or whatever reason why they lost, just bitching and complaining. It's going to be close, but I see the Bucks pulling this one off.
That shit hurt, huh?
It does a little bit, but you know what? Again, I've been talking more shit about the Eagles this year than anything else. I'm just gonna fucking stick with it.
Shit fucking
The
stink.
couch has become my friend this season.
B, who do you like?
I concur. I think it's going to be Tampa Bay.
B, who do you like?
I think it's going to be Tampa Bay.
Come on.
The Eagles are spiraling and they can't get it together.
Facts.
And they acquired more injuries, more wear and tear, more damage to the ego. Like it's the wheels have fell off.
Completely.
And again, they are who we thought they were.
Well, I just say that they caught the Super Bowl hangover at the wrong time.
They would have never made it to the Super Bowl if what happened didn't happen, and we all know this.
So we're not going back to last season. We're talking about right now.
But
Quit living.
okay,
We're
yes,
not doing
but
that.
they
Not doing that.
listen.
Hey, what's the saying, B? You from the Bay Area?
Yeah, no, I get it. But listen, when they play good fucking teams, they get exposed. We weren't the only one.
This is true.
Even what was it? Was it Buffalo? Buffalo broke them down, even though they won.
But they won.
Yeah, they won, sure, but they broke them down. They figured it out. The first half and second half are two completely different games. Watch the film.
Okay, I still see you're bitter that you guys should have won the Super Bowl last year.
No, fuck that.
I am picking the Bucks as
we
well.
would have won.
I am picking the Bucks as well.
But that's neither here or there. The point is they they weren't that good going into that game. I said it then. They're not that they
okay.
have weaknesses, and once you expose them,
They
they're
were getting
trash.
to your quarterback. So even if Brock Purdy would have played that whole game, they were still getting to your quarterback, and he wasn't doing shit.
Sure.
So
Like I said, I'm not saying we would have beat them. But the damage was on the tape. They can't stop the run.
Yeah.
They can't stop the run. Unfortunately, that's the only thing we could do, so it made it easy. We couldn't switch it up at all. But they still could. All that, and McCaffrey still has 100 and however many yards. You know I'm running, and I'm still running on you. And now we got 3 healthy running backs. All we got to do is keep Brock Purdy healthy and make it even. That's all we got to do. Either way it goes, Philly ain't got it. They've been exposed. They can't stop the run. Tampa Bay can run the ball.
That is a fact.
And Baker Mayfield is channeling his inner fucking, I don't know, fucking Kurt Warner or some shit. And he's playing good. He's playing good enough. I'll put it that way. But they got a good defense. They got a running game. And if he feeds Kate Otten, it's always a tight end. It's always the fucking tight end. The best teams in the NFL have a good tight end. Period. You're welcome. Tampa Bay by 3.
Ouch. Yeah, I got the Bucks as well.
Rashad White will have a big day. Buccaneers fire the cannons.
Anyhow, fire the cannons.
Anyhow, a sincere appreciation and a sincere thank you to our good friends, the All Pro Joffos, Country K, and Big JP. Special shout out to our good friend and, of course, brother of the program, Mr. Sullivan. Of course, thank you to Stilo, Mr. Hammer, and EJ Wilson for leaving comments in the comments. Thank you to Uncle Riley for leaving comments in the comments, and also Corey Hammond for not going to sleep and being the ultimate night owl and leaving comments in the comments. Anyhow, don't forget, check out the All Pro Joffos Tuesdays and Fridays on the Pruneda Brothers production page on YouTube. Always catch them on their show. And also, please don't forget, if you have not, subscribe to their page, share, subscribe, like. Also, we
Let's
will
get them 500.
Let's get them to 500. Get them to 500. Again, we appreciate all you guys. And it's playoff time, gentlemen. Enjoy the playoffs as it gets started on Saturday.
Hey.
What's that?
Shout out South Dakota. Back to back.
Yes, the Jackrabbits winning the Division II.
The Jackrabbits. Good shit.
So anyhow,
all-time mascot.
Enjoy tomorrow's game or later on today between Michigan and Washington, as somebody will go 15-0 and they will hoist the national title. Then we go to a 12-team. And then we go to a 12-team football. Anyhow, for the All Pro Joffos, Country K, and JP, for Big D, Mr. Sullivan, for Mizzle, I'm Dub. Episode 150 in the books of the Mizzle and Dub Show. And just remember, as always, it is 5 o'clock. Sometime where you guys take care of yourself and each other. God bless y'all. And you've been watching the Mizzle and Dub Show. Good morning.
You feel me?
Let's get to the chopper.